Amazing evening, Nigeria. Welcome to Updates with Precious. Now, here they give an update of matter with the shell for inside Nigeria. We don't land you the month again to bring on an update of matter. The massive hot today because if you like stay waiting the rain now to give aura for aura, fire for fire, and I go tell you why I talk like that. But make I just begin giving at the headline. Say I get for that. You know, so I tell her before. Say today I get Ubonge guest for now. Now one of those way day from the beginning when we start this page, but then maybe run away, can't come back again. I go kidnap and this time I say you come, you must come back here and be with us again. I'll let you in on who he is. But make I quickly give a headlines of matter. Then we be say the hot for inside Nigeria this evening. What we bring for now. Tinubu don't confer national honors. Gift 100K each. 100K, not be naira. $100,000. Don't calculate it in naira. Don't calculate it in naira. In fact, if you want to calculate them by 1,500 naira, it go shock you waiting you go get because that amount of money times 100,000 naira. That is, he give each of them 150 million naira. Say, make on a carry go house. Make on a carry go. Super Falcons for winning this thing cup for us again. Make on a carry go house on a too much. Now, so he give each of them $100,000 gift. He don't give them house and he give them plenty other gifts them. And they say they never get them like that. Because they begin singing now. No, now their papa be this. So not be smart. I will give you the load down. But then let's go straight to political matter and other things. Did you know that a bit of buzzbuzz happened for Lagos State today because Lagos APC members, you hear them, APC members of Lagos State protest. They protest. So make them come out the APC chairman for Lagos. Say you all done too much. Why did they too do like that? Make them come out. No shock, no shock, no shock. Now Lagos APC members now in protest. So you know when they laugh other parties say, oh, now get problem and I know people in the house together. Guess what? Implosion feel likely happen for inside APC because members they para. I will give you details of that conversation as they go on. But then make we move on to other issues very quickly. 2023 polls. Court dismisses INEC's prayer against prosecuting electoral offenders. That one said they grant. We'll go talk about and when the time reach. And then Peter Obi, if you call him Peter Gregory, the son of Mazi Obi, he don't come out again because this time he said, order for order, now you're going to give everybody. Shebi, now you look me finish for inside Delta State during 2023 election campaign period, that be 2022. Tell me, say, na statistics will go shop. On one right now, you know they give fake Nigerian statistics anyhow. They give Nigerians fake statistics to cover the hardship where your economic policies don't summer for their head. Now, waiting Peter Obi, they tell President Bola Tinubu because he don't blast President Bola Tinubu say waiting they use misleading statistics to conceal economic hardship. Say which kind of thing be that way they do it good? Misleading statistics now they use. You go they rebase GDP, inflation, unemployment figures, make it look like say good. When you say say good. Hey, Peter, waiting happen now. Waiting people they talk. Not be me they talk about Mazi Peter. What not getting now? Now Tinubu's $21 billion loan debt trap for Nigeria. Tinubu's $21 billion loan, the debt, saying a debt trap for Nigeria. Who they talk this one? Now ADC. Then say people like say they no agree at all because they just they drag APC anyhow. What is going on here? But we can't enter inside SDP, APC anyhow. But we can't enter inside SDP where it be like say, oh God, Aerofa is not having it at all. Malam, what is going on here? Because as they talk to you like this, so SDP don't summer 30 years banishment for Oga Aero 5. You know that thing where people would day for social media say you will suffer for 600 years. You be like saying that waiting if you say they want the Oga Aero 5. What did you do on that? Man, the Aero 5, what did you do them now? Not vex. Because they say 30 years now don't banish you from inside our party. Not near our party get 30 good years or what is going on here? And then to come and put salt on top of the injury, the presidential spokesperson was supposed to talk on behalf of the president. Oga Bayo Nanoga contact say, hey, internally displaced politician again. Now you don't be most of you guys be that person. Why not they do like this? It's no good now. But still talking about the ADC, the coalition to comot the president according to them. Now, 2027 presidency, we know they fixated on zoning yet. Now ADC they talk and say they never make up their mind on zoning. Say they not put all their mind and attention for zoning. Why then talk like this and what is going on? We can let you in because it did gist what I want carry given them. Because when they hear from Munu say, oh God, Atiku Abubakar they talk. Say if the zone tickets, if perchance, perhaps, peradventure, yeah, then zone ticket for ADC go south, so you no go contest. You for contest if the zone and go south. If you no contest now because you no be southern person now. So that na wetin people dey talk. But wetin you go take ADC to zone their ticket to south? If PDP don't zone to south and APC don't already automatically zone to south because of Tinubu. So what do you think say ADC go do if they're really serious to win the election? That no matter what we'll go discuss this evening. 2027, fire your share publicly endorses Tinubu or Yebanji for re-election. Yeah, but na PDP in there, but they endorse Tinubu. But PDP never tell and say we sack you. You cannot be in our party and be endorsing someone else. Even their governor, Sef Adeleke, and so many other governors, they endorse another person. They never sack them. But people when they coalition, they say you cannot be in a party and be in coalition. Are you seeing the double standard? That is what people are saying. I am not the one saying all these things. Now, 2027, former ANPP members give Tinubu conditions to remain in APC. This one, another implosion waiting to happen inside APC because why? Former ANPP members don't give Tinubu conditions. Say, hey, we give you this condition. If you meet them, we go stay for inside APC to support you. If you don't meet them, we don't waka go. And guess where did they go? Your guess is as good as mine. Meanwhile, in the middle of all of these things, Nigerian nurses say they go start 7-day warning strike over unmet demands. Demands will be say president promised, government promised them where they never meet. As they also talk that one, NMA, that is Nigerian Medical Association, does suspend their planned strike, but they don't give government 21-day ultimatum. So if we not do well, we go still go the strike. As I talk to you right now, as a matter of fact, our Vice President Shetima don't talk, say Nigeria, they deploy AI and other technologies to monitor food production. I don't know if you understand me. Say Nigeria, they use AI and other technology to monitor food production. I think one skill. All right, this matters them and more. Now we get for the more to bring to an applause, including say RISIAC don't postpone LG elections for Inside River State to August 30. That matter still they grant. Police don't recover body of Kogi journalist who be say a colleague kill. That one still they grant. This and other matter they now bring for ground fun of this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Precious Inyi. Welcome to Up This with Precious. Oh yeah, make we begin give one of the Glasgows one by follow. But joining me for inside the studio. Now man will be say Sabi well. If you can call him tall, dark and handsome. No, you can call him dark and handsome without the tall in it. If you put the tall, I don't understand. If you put that, well, Oga, I be medical doctor and a very intelligent man. Oh, about the fire when they come out for a month, Mokona Holamo, Dr. Andy Akpotividi joined me from inside the studio. Dr. Andy, thank you so much. Where have you been? You left
Yeah,
right away.
great to be here. Great to be here. Great to be here.
You
You are just numero uno. You are number one at this job. Trust me on
oh,
that. There
oh,
is
stop
no
it. I
one
like
else
it.
that can do it
Stop it. I like
as well
it.
as you can.
Thank you.
From the days of Wazobia till
Oh,
today, you
thank
are
you. Thank
such
you.
a very
Thank you.
different
Thank you.
journalist. That's the word I would
Thank
use.
you.
Great to be here, man.
Namaste. Namaste.
Yeah.
Namaste. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Welcome. So well, you don't see what's in the happen for inside the country. But this thing we are Peter Obi they do now, it is good. E dey good. In fact, before we even talk about the one wey they do, you know, go good make we no start for others. I for like make you talk about the gift wey be say President Bola Tinubu don gift to Super Falcons. If you go fit give them now, people they talk say whilst in the praise President Bola Tinubu say you do well as if you say you appreciate these children well because this kind of appreciation where you give them go strengthen their mind well to use do more things tomorrow so that themselves go fit no say they go use hustle more again tomorrow. But people come they say wait, I think say money no dey this country. How come you give each pikin 100,000 in dollars, not naira? 100,000 in dollars. I think say we are saving naira and we're saving buying naira to save the economy. And then you give them houses for inside the renewed hope housing, and then you give them you give them plenty other things. And people can't they complain about them. But is there anything wrong with it really?
Trust me, but for a few of the
Hmm.
optics, there's nothing wrong with it. The optics, in the sense that everything that he has done. Am I permitted to speak English, or I
You,
can
you,
do
you,
pidgin
you, you
English?
can swing. You can, do
Any
you
of
have an
them?
idea of
Okay,
swinging
so
both
but,
ways?
but
You can.
yeah,
No, you know, say
but
on a place of
for the
the
fact,
bar. Uh-huh.
okay,
Okay.
so but for the fact that like you have just even mentioned, and which we have been talking about all day, we are trying to see how we can spend our currency. I'm wondering why politicians in Nigeria, by their very admittance, have come to accept foreign currencies as what is the Nigerian legal tender. without their even knowing. I was seeing a video on social media recently, and the friends of the guy came. They brought naira, 1,000 naira notes and 500, and they were spraying him, and he didn't do anything. He didn't touch the money. He kept on dancing. But two other people came. One was spraying pounds, another dollar. And this guy who did not bother about the naira, as they were putting it on him, he was picking it. He was collecting it. His wife was picking it, the pounds and the dollars. But the naira, they allowed it to just fall. But the pounds, they were picking it and putting it in their pockets as they were dancing. It's even on social media. And it occurred to me that this behavior is not only common amongst Nigerians today. The reason a lot of people in Nigeria have come to accept this as the new norm is because politicians don't even spend in naira anymore. Because our naira, we have driven to the level where, like Idi Amin said of Uganda, it is almost becoming like tissue paper. And I mean no apologies, right? How is it that you want to gift the people who have done well? And I appreciate the fact that he was gifting them. Yes, he should gift them. But I had thought that these are people who are already exposed internationally, who have got connect, who have got monies. You can gift them and give them protocols that they can get productive on, and it can help the Nigerian economy better. You can give them parcels of land that they can farm on in their different states. Like as a president, you say each of these players will have 10 hectares of land that they can farm any produce, any cash crop that is of their choice. That would allow the people bring monies and bring investment because they already have 10 hectares. And I'm just using this hypothetically to come and invest. And you will find that the value chain of whatever investment that they will put their monies into and draw their international partners into will be so huge that it will be beneficial for the entirety of their community and Nigeria at large. And we will soon start exporting some of these things that they would be farming in another 5, 10, 15 years. I think our government, they're not thinking long term. Every opportunity is an opportunity to be better. Every opportunity that presents. This again was an opportunity that presented to us. And the president didn't have any reason whatsoever to be gifting them dollars. The president could have gifted them naira if he wanted to, or gifted them products, gifted them certain things that would drag their interest into investing. This is how some of us think. These people are exposed internationally. They have got contact. Imagine, for instance, if one of them was playing with the female club of Arsenal, and he said to one of their person there that I've got 10 hectares of land in Edo State, or I've got 10 hectares of land in Delta State, or this and that. I want to farm this on, and I'm looking for investors. And those people brought the money in. We would be able to make Nigeria great again by doing those things. But see what has just happened. I continue to maintain. How many people do you know that were giving money that won either Big Brother or won one thing, that were giving money 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, that indeed have changed the trajectory, economic trajectory of their immediate family, of their community, of their state, of their country? How many of such people do you know?
So basically, talk say whilst it be say it they commendable, say the president we give them gift, but say they know the president they know they creative for the kind of gift to forgive them, wait for better our economy. Now
I'm
just basically
telling you, you should be creative with how you are gifting them. This is how I think. I want to give somebody a gift. I am measuring several other things. If I gifted this person a car now, would he have the money to sustain this car? Would he be able to go to the mechanic when this car has got challenged? Would you be able to fuel this car in this current economy? Given this person's current status, is a car the best thing to gift this person? Yes, I want to gift him, but I must think it's good to gift, but there are certain gifts that are going to be counterproductive to the image of your country, or counterproductive, even for the person that you are gifting. We have got to be creative when we want to do gifting. This is the only thing that I see around the gifting that he did. But for the fact that he gave them gifts, I am totally very excited. The scripture speaks to the fact that wise men from the east came and they gifted Jesus, you know. Jesus was born and wise men came from the east to gift him.
All right.
These people have gone to do wonders. We should
Appreciate
actually
them.
celebrate them.
Thank
We
you.
should actually gift them,
Thank
but we must be creative in how we do the
Thank you,
gifting.
thank you. So you know, say your time they limited with me, so I get plenty things. So I want me you put mouth inside. Not vex if I rush you too much, but make I get straight to another conversation very sharply. The next one where I won't go to before I enter inside P2B matter, and as it get to do with some drama we happen for inside Lagos State today, as some members of the All Progressives Congress (APC) for inside Lagos State stage a protest today, Monday, for the front of the Lagos State House of Assembly, calling the immediate removal of the party state chairman, Pastor Cornelius Ojelabi, and the federal lawmaker, James Faleke. Say, make them comot them. Say their own don't too much. Say, what did they do? No good at all. This one, I say, then describe them as, say that they say that they impose candidates on them and their anti, according to them, anti-grassroots leadership we didn't get. Say because of that one, say made them commode them. In fact, they vex well. The protesters them now both men, women, where they drawn from the 57 local council development of areas for inside Lagos State, and then carry out placards with inscriptions such as Ojelabi must go, Faleke is a betrayer, and Ojelabi Mr. Voters Apathy. There are plenty things where they talk, where be say they talk. I don't do a comprehensive report on that later in the day, where be say go on. But one of the things where they talk, they say even for the just concluded Lagos City election, we happen. So people be no one votes APC because water no day, light no day, food no day, hardship day. Say na them for inside the local government that then go galvanize people, make sure say they talk to people to come vote. After all that one happen, say they
Ta,
know
ta,
sir, sir,
ta,
sir.
leave those people. Effort in futility. I don't want make you
Ew.
spend too much time on that. Effort in futility.
Mm,
Who that is it that say in Lagos State? Now their voice now go make whoever is. I know Pastor Jelabi very well. When I was in school, that was when he became a local government chairman. I think Ojo of that time. He had been in
okay.
politics for quite a while, and except if that's not the Pastor Ojelabi that we are talking about, right? So the thing is that they must understand that Lagos State is not a democracy. Let me repeat myself. Lagos State is not a democracy. Your voice
What the
does not
democracy that they
matter.
practice?
It is not a
Eh?
democracy. Andy
Oh.
Akmotive is the one who is saying it. Lagos State speaks to the fact that it's a selected class that would determine who becomes whatever at whatever time in Lagos State. A selected class. It isn't they just they delude themselves, say now then go the local government go ensure that this voting was done. Who told them that say now them now go there? It is the institution that permits the things that happen in Lagos to happen. A Lagos State where you just
Mm.
had the local government election and APC won all of them except one councillorship. All of them
No,
no
no.
understand. Say that one an American wonder. What can be more American
Eh.
wonder than that? That there is no
Ew.
good candidate now. Only APC if you produce good candidates in the entire Lagos State. All the other political parties not be produce candidates where we say that they bright enough, they sharp enough, have the gusto, have everything, the charisma, that it takes to be able to lead the local government or be councillor. And I see Nigerians, they don't they cease to surprise me. So particularly in Lagos, I won't use one Gen Z word where they come my head now. They overhype themselves. So wallahi talai. All of them until the institution in Lagos State says, I have had it with Pastor Ojelabi or with Faleke. Nothing can be done. They go day rain, they go day sun, they go jump, shout.
Eh.
Nothing can be done. You saw what happened recently now when the
Eh.
entire or a majority of the members of the House of Assembly suspended,
Yeah.
impeached
Yeah.
a man. Now then call him, but you know that they did not even know when they called the man back. The people wait gather, they say, hey, we go expel, we go suspend, we go. When it was time to bring him back, they opened their mouths down. They look at the institution, brought the same man back. And today, all of them are working under him. See, let me tell you, leave Lagos State. I was in Lagos when the political godfather, the one who has come to make popular the political philosophy called the Babati Sokpe political philosophy, when he was holding reign in Lagos State. This is exactly what reigns in Lagos State. Babati Sokpe, whatever the Baba says is what stands. If the Baba says otherwise, it didn't matter whether all of una dey reign, they shout, remove Ojelabio. It's not in futility. We can move to the next thing. That's my take on it.
Oh, so that means it not even matter if I even play you their protest as in they cry, they shout. Well, hear their cry small now. Small, just small. Hear their cry small so that if you understand them. Because I see all of them. Even as they come out, come they contest. The APC, sorry, the deputy governor come past them. But because of the crowd, the way they miss plenty, deputy governor not even fit talk to them. And so you leave them, they go. Yeah, they go. Now they call the complaint. Say,
Who go permit am to talk? If you talk, you know, say if you go. If you talk
eh,
the next week, you know, say the fit change am. You know how many the Baba himself changed when he was governor? 3 deputy governors, before deputy governors. Now the Baba
but
himself changed.
why they deploy?
Now this
See
one
the
won't come
guys.
talk. If you talk anyhow,
But why they deploy security for their own APC members then like that? Now we think say the deployment of security for protesters now just what they do to other people them.
Baba ti sọ pé political philosophy. Baba ti sọ
Mm,
pé you be Yoruba girl, so you
I
know
know
Yoruba,
be
you can
I know
transcribe am
for
for your
Yoruba.
people. The
Yoruba.
father has said whatever the father says is what happens. Baba ti sọ pé kí ni Baba sọ? That's what Yoruba people will ask. Kí ni Baba
Wetin Baba
sọ?
talk?
What did Baba say?
Ew.
Yes. What did Baba say Ojelabi must still remain? Because Ojelabi is part of the institution. Ojelabi is part of my wise men. Once Baba says that, if you like, make una come outside, or muna do about women riot format, or make una come out, make una they shout, make una do. Nothing will happen unless Baba says, I want this thing to happen. As far as Lagos is concerned, did you see what happened recently? Baba say, okay, I'm forgiving you. Baba, they forgive governor. Governor, when people vote, Baba, they forgive him. Leave Lagos State, I beg.
Okay,
Leave
so,
Lagos State. No, we'll go on with that state.
ah, okay.
I have left Lagos State for them.
Omo,
I have left Lagos State for them. A Lagos State where Peter Obi won hands down. Yet the state, when they were going to have elections, the APC won everything. It is in Lagos State, they follow any political calculation. There is no political calculation that Lagos State follows. From day one, nobody, didn't matter whether you are the brightest, so long as you are in any other political party, you will not even win councillorship. But the moment you port into APC, when Baba says it, oh yeah, institution, oh yeah, I'm not gonna go act. You will be nobody yesterday. You will become a governor. You will be nobody yesterday. You become a local government chairman. Let me ask you one question. All of you are listening to me right now. Do you know that it's only in Lagos that you have LCDA,
yes.
Local Council Development
Some other
Authorities?
states when they
You know,
attack
say
them
those people
small
that they
small.
collect money.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
say those people that they give them
yes,
money. Is that in our constitution?
yes.
We have 774 local governments in the entire country. Supreme Court don't come open mouth and say we want to give autonomy to local government. We want to give autonomy. Ask those LCDAs how they get their money. Not be Baba, nice to be president. Attorney General not dey. How those LCDAs still they get their money? Lawyers never talk about them. Rest of even you never talk about them. Do you know it's very unconstitutional? Do you know that alone is enough for us to be on the street
I been
and not
don't
both the
ask that
president
question.
and the
I been
attorney
don't
general of the
actually ask that
country to
question
run a
to APC people. And what they tell
yes.
me, they say when the local government receive allocation, say that they share with the LCDs. That was the response I
God
got.
bless you.
I don't
Now
know
they
if it is
ask you
true or
now.
not.
Maybe they say it's wrong. Shebi na Baba and the Attorney General and I say it's wrong. You cannot touch local government money. So imagine, say there are 26 local, just imagine for hypothetical 26 local government and 20 local government development authority or
Mm,
agency, whatever it is that they are
mm.
calling it. If you can't give money to the 26 will come carry and come share. Make it they go. Is that not tampering with their money constitutionally? That's tampering with their money. I have continued to
Which is
maintain,
against the law where the Supreme Court don't pass already.
which is against the
Mm,
law. You know, the Supreme Court's pronouncement is law.
absolute.
in and of itself, it is
A law.
law. So what we have today is that the permit my use of the word, not go check out for dictionary, the miasma, the nonsense we see for Lagos State, the legal system, they turn their eyes. They turn their eyes away from this nonsense because it is Lagos State. If anything, Nigerian lawyers and judges not supposed go court for the next 3 months to 6 months until they fix that nonsense. How can you be there and be sharing money to LCDAs? Is that not so? It means that in Rivers State, the governor can also decide that local government money that is coming, only half now go enter them. I want to create another structure where I go to send also half money to, maybe they use to they do something. The Delta State governor also go decide too. I want to, and when they do that, the president must not come down hard on them, like he came down hard on the governor of Rivers and suspended him. You cannot give money, you cannot share money. You see, this country is one huge joke. And we say we get sense. All the lawyers say they get sense. All the judges say huge joke. All of us are jokers.
Dr. Andy,
we are not jokers, including you.
But Dr. Andy, the
including
reason
you,
I ask this
Precious.
question now because of say the president, people they accuse the president, not be me talk. Now people talk say the president they make a mockery of the opposition. Say then they in the side, say they know people put their house together. So say they are lost na own gain. So make all of them they deport, they decamp, they come in party. As I they talk to you right now, this one will happen and not be sign of disunity for the APC one. And then two, as I they talk, so the all progressive, that is the All Nigerian People's Party ANPP block where they for inside the APC. They don't they threaten President Bola Tinubu say they go come out for the party unless he abide by certain conditions. So he say they give up. So unlike as the president, they also blame other party. APC say they in the Sare, LP say they get their own problem. That means APC say get their own wahala. How do they take manage and they still go normal way? Be say these other political parties they no fit manage their own problem.
Now them they chop currently should I go manage them. The food they their mouth. So nobody go see the nonsense run away because the house get money now. That is why PDP seem to be having intractable problems. SDP seem to be having intractable. The money not in their system now. Now APC they hold the liver.
And then where they in charge, where they in charge, and they control. Now make it be like say APC they peaceful. Are you trying to say that if APC per chance loses the 2027 election, now we'll go know the real implosion with the APC?
Not trying to say that's what it will be.
Ew.
If they lose that election.
All right, so make we enter inside other matter very sharply, but I will still give you the small of that video. I do a report on this, but make I still finish that video just small, make you hear some of my complaint while we get to other conversations.
Alhaji Talibu Lawa wọ́ọ̀dù ni wọ́n ní Falege àti àwọn alájà Kelele kọ́kọ́ làwọn kúrò ń bẹ olè ní wọn olè èyí tó jẹ tó èyí tó jẹ tó kí bàbá máa gbọ́ látàbújá kí bàbá sọ fún wọn wọ́n máa ba Èkó jẹ́ fún wọ́n máa bàjẹ́ fún wọ́n máa bẹ̀kọ́ jẹ́ fún àwọn èèyàn ń bínú wọ́n máa bẹ̀kọ́ jẹ́ ọmọ fẹ́ẹ́ ti ilẹ̀ olè ní wọn ọmọ gbé pé ìpọ́sì ìrọ̀lẹ́ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó ṣe dáadáa ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ló ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀tọ́ torí owó àpàrà yìí tẹ̀ já fún ó lè gidi ní wọn. ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ náà sì ni olè ní wọn ó lè ọlọ́wọ́ àwọn ẹ́sìkò ló dìbò pàwárì ó lásán yóò kọ́ padà sí wọn àwọn olùdíje wọn ó padà sí lójú wọn àwọn bá sọ lóògbé ẹ ṣó mi dáadáa ó padà sí lójú wọn èyí tó jẹ tó àwọn náà lọ́wọ́ tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn náà lójú ni wọn àwọn olóṣù.
I don't know who's the insult saying be Oloshi. Well, since you say you know they're interested again, we could move enter inside another conversation. Oloshi for inside here. But let's get straight to the cocoa of one of the things that Nigerians suffer. Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential flag bearer for inside the 2023 election, he don't criticize President Bola Tinubu for allegedly presenting inaccurate statistics to obscure the country's worsening economic situation. That's what you talk. So it just they bring statistics to make things they like say they good when it be say no good. Inaccurate statistics, economic improvement to hungry Nigerians, while Nigerians ranks among the hungriest countries in the world. But they give them statistics. Now, for inside statement to be put on top of his social media handle, aka Twitter today, Mr. Peter Obi recalled how Mr. President mocked him for using statistics during his campaign. He talks saying that statistics you could chop. Now waiting Peter Obi that period. In fact, I would like to read in tweet for you, make you see make it not be like say say they say lizard be one person see na python it become. I think here we go. That should be the tweet if I am correct. Now no. Not be the tweet, but this make I find them. Just put up the tweet so that I go quote the tweet directly as we the talk. Okay, that's it. That's the tweet by Peter Obi and Waiting in Talk. He recall how Ibise for November, I think November 2022, when Ibise during the presidential campaign, now that's it. In November 2022, while campaigning in Delta State, the then APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu, now the president, berated the other presidential candidate, Peter Obi. See the way he referred to himself? He was ashamed to call his name, saying, now statistics we go chop. All I want is to put food on the table of Nigerians. That's so he talk. Now, 2 years into his 4 years tenure, Nigeria is classified as one of the hungriest nations in the world, with millions of Nigerians not knowing where their next meal will come from. President Tinubu is now overfeeding Nigerians with wrong statistics from wrong unemployment figures, wrong inflation figures, and now GDP rebasing, all to put a positive spin on a deteriorating economic and household conditions. Governance is not a rocket science. It is not a gamble. Like I have always reiterated, it requires sincerity of purpose, character, competence, capacity, and compassion. Nine EBC require. Unfortunately, these things now waiting it be like say this administration then no get. Now people come they say, excuse me, which time wait people to be learn this kind of bad mouth like this? We be say they use to follow President Bola Tinubu like this. Is this his new mantra of fire for fire, aura for aura, as they give them, give them back? Because since when because everybody don't know Peter Obi as somebody with they beat, soft as they talk and soft in approach of things when they happen. This new style, well, Peter carry, we even can't remember that now statistics will go chop. People come, they say, what is going on here? And if you remember, for I think the third consecutive month now, inflation don't they come down. But even as they say inflation, they come down. Prices of foods no they even improve. As I speak to you, Nigerians they even cry. Say the price of rice don't they go up again? Don't they approach 100,000 naira again? How can prices of food they go up, but we'll talk say inflation they come down? Dr. Andy Abeg, make I just take your thoughts and reaction to this conversation. Yeah, here we go.
You see,
Hello, sir.
what Peter Obi had just said, for me, is apt, appropriate, important. But you see, all these vitros, all these vituperations, they will amount to nothing because even him is not ready to be the president of this country. I have
Why
not
talk so?
seen a clear pathway. As much as, by my reckoning, he's the most qualified. But I've not seen a clear pathway given the Nigerian political firmament.
Oh dear, I be like say network don't come on, Dr. Andy. Oh, for like make it talk that way they talk finish like this. Oh, ouch. Oh, for like make we hear and finish, make it just sharp for talk and finish. Well, this na part of waiting a BC people they hold on to, and people don't they talk say since when will be say Ogapi to become begin learn to I think Dr. Andy has rejoined us.
Can you hear me
Sorry, it's
now?
be like say network. Yes, I can hear you. It be like say network been kick you out. Go ahead, please.
Given what obtains, what must be, I do not see him walking the process. Nobody
Why
just
you think like
builds
that?
a skyscraper without the process to building it, particularly in the Nigerian political environment. What is the structure Peter Obi is currently building? Nigerian politics is largely resting on what is called structure. How much you are ready to give, who are the people you know who can help you do the boju boju on election day. How much of that is he building on the one hand? If he's not building that, what effort is he putting at ensuring that there is the reform of the electoral process?
Ah, okay. So network don't go on again. Yeah, Dr. Andy, this one way they talk, I for really, really like make you for break and down finish. As you point on the effort we be say don't they make to okay, all right, I think we got you back now. Hello, Dr. Andy. Sorry, now your
Yes,
network.
I'm just wondering
Okay.
how that he keeps pushing this narrative. You have not pursued the reformation of the Electoral Act. When do you want to pursue it? I would have expected that a Peter Obi would have, clandestinely be supporting organizations, supporting individuals, and himself putting pressure on the government to change the Electoral Act such that you will not need that evil structure to emerge as a president. He's not changing it. He's not building that structure.
Ah, ah. Dr. Andy, I don't understand though, what's going on. I really do not enjoy this part of the conversation. Anytime we say network, no, they let us land like this. It is very, very painful to see these kind of things they happen when network no go let us finish our talk like this. Um, I don't know if we'll have him back. All right. We do hope that we do have him back. Have him rejoin us. All right. Hello, Dr. Andy. Sorry, now your
I'm back.
network. I mean, you been tell your
It's
village
not
people
my
say you
net.
come
Are
here
you sure it's
today.
my network?
Now your network, no be my own. I can assure you, say now your network.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now, it's not my network, it's a Nigerian network, as a matter of fact. So it's
You don't
not
want to take
building those
responsibility. Go
it's
ahead.
not building those structures. No, because I don't have the infrastructure to be for you to say it's mine. It's not mine because I'm not the one that has the infrastructure to be able to do that. You know, when Nigerians use this word that is not
Ah, it don't happen. Oh, today we go fit get better conversation like this. So because I don't understand like this, I just wish that we can have a great conversation without all of this. Honestly, it can be really very annoying. But I do look forward to getting your point of view so that we go fit also look at existing things we don't happen if it be say go fit match with what you dey talk. All right, go ahead, please, Dr. Andy. Go ahead.
now. You see, the Peter Obi issue has been annoying me for weeks now. Every
Why?
Nigerian who has got sense, and I'm not apologizing for that, must understand that amongst all these people contesting right now, Peter Obi is the most whatever candidate. However, he is not pushing for electoral reforms. You want to be president, you want to build a skyscraper without digging foundation and people seeing how the building is going up. You are not ready to build the structure that Tinubu is already building. You see what he's doing in the south. You see what he's doing in the north. We don't even know where you are right now. Is it
So
PDP you want
what
to
is
contest
Tinubu
under?
doing in the what is Tinubu doing in the south and north that P2B is not doing? Let's speak to them in terms of figures and factual representation of those things and what they do. If we go even look at empirical evidence of those things where BC Tinubu they do for the south and north, where BC other people they need to do. Because some people go also tell you say P2B has been working around all the states and getting first-hand knowledge of the plight of the people. Hello, Dr. Andy, are you there?
This network must behave.
I don't understand though. They pay me.
See
Oh.
what Tinubu is doing. Literally
Hell.
all the governors of the South
Mm-hmm.
have endorsed him.
Mm-hmm. So P2B should
All the
also get
governors
people
of
to
the
endorse him.
Southwest.
Eh.
No. Do you know where to contest? Do you even know that ADC? Has he
Hmm.
been able to galvanize the ADC to say, okay, this is where it's going to? The PDP, do you know? The Labour Party, do you know? I don't know why a Rolling Stone gathers no moss. We know that you are most qualified. But you see, if you must catch a monkey, you have got to learn how to jump from tree to tree. This is what is the stark reality in Nigerian political system. It's not just going to be given you. You heard what the current president said. He said, grab it and run with it. If he grabbed it, he is running with it when he was not the president. You think that you are going to come by speaking fine English to grab it from him? You think so?
So are you
If
saying
he
that? you also expect Peter Obi to start building his own structure of criminality, since now waiting we accuse the
I
status quo
expect
of
him to
building.
start building structures.
Of criminality now. But everybody knows say Peter Obi no dey give shishi now. Now wetin make they curse am now? He no dey give shishi. Only you sef don't talk am now. Talk say the present government now then hold the money, and na the money where they hold now e make it be like say they still dey together, especially the APC dey together. Say once they know they in charge of our commonwealth again, not be then dey party again, we go understand. Say or not be then dey power again, we go understand. Say they know they together again. And then there are also accusations, Dr. Andy. I don't know if you can hear me from your end. There's also accusation from people where they talk, say, the reason we make it be like, say, other governors then they endorse Peter Obi and they endorse President Bola Tinubu. Now, just because of say they no get choice, they no one make waiting before River State before them.
Now you
Can you
think I'm
hear me,
like that.
Doctor?
Now you think I'm
Eh,
like that. These are the
okay.
postulations, assumptions a lot of us are making. Oh, he wants to go for a second term, and he doesn't want problem with his state. Doesn't want what befell River State. Now you think I'm like that. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as much as I personally do not like his style of leadership, I think is the worst thing after Buhari that has happened to Nigeria. He is quite deaf.
Oh no. I go like make we get this conversation. I go like make we get this conversation. Dr. Andy, I don't know what we're going to do, but this conversation no go fit dey go off and on like this. No. It is very painful. If I try, Abi will go call you for WhatsApp, make you just call the talk, make you talk the talk complete. Which kind thing be this one? Hello, can you hear
Is
me?
yes, he's quite brilliant. He
Mhm.
understands the Nigerian political climate.
That's Tinubu. But is it not this
Yes,
same? Is it not this same Nigerian political climate where people they shout say they need to change because now waiting put Nigeria for where it is? So how do you expect a P2B to follow
I
the
agree
same
with
line?
you,
Yes.
Precious.
So, so how
But
then what makes him different from
if we
others?
don't change it, how can good men emerge? There are two ways to change it. This is what I have just
How?
recently written about. Pressure this.
Okay. Oh dear. I they come to that. I want to imagine say you they talk about the you don't want to talk about electoral reform. And there's a lot of complaint about. I think I'd like to see if I can call you on phone call so that we can exhaust this conversation, because this one where they happen like this, our village people hands. It be like say they no one make conclude this conversation at all. Um Dr. Andy, I don't know if you're there.
Can you hear me?
Dr. Andy, can yes, I can hear you. If this cuts again, I'm gonna call you on WhatsApp. I'm already calling you on
Yes.
WhatsApp on my other.
Pressure the system like they did with Goodluck Jonathan to deliver a very fine electoral reform that can produce something that is close to free, fair, credible, and all inclusive.
So you
If
think
he's
that
not
good luck
doing
was pressured? You think that good luck was pressured into producing a free fair election?
absolutely,
That's not
absolutely
correct. If good luck
without his
wanted to
knowing,
rig, he would have rigged.
no,
Mm,
without his knowing, he was pressured. He was pressured to doing that. He was totally
mm.
without his knowing. They played him by my own reckoning. Without
Okay, so Dr. Andy, please, if you can hear me, please kindly pick up the call on the other end. I beg. Let's exhaust this conversation. We're not going to do this back and forth, back and forth. Oh dear, oh dear. All right, okay. Um, okay. I would really love to. Okay. Dr. Andy, are you there?
I
Dr.
am.
Andre, so please, I'm trying to reach you on WhatsApp. You have to make yourself accessible on WhatsApp so I can call you on WhatsApp to exhaust this conversation.
Okay, that's fine.
This back and forth, no day healthy. So go ahead, please. If it cuts again, I'll call you back on WhatsApp. Oh dear. Here you go. Here you go. Now, wow. What is going on here? Um, okay, let's see if I can quickly reach him. Um, it's unfortunately it's not even going. Okay, let's see if I can reach him here, and let's just exhaust the conversation here. Yes, it's better. It should be better here. Yes, go ahead, please.
So he was pressured without his knowing. If you have watched To Kill a Monkey,
Mm-hmm.
you will see that the lady actually came in to pressure the guy to kill his friend without him knowing that the lady was pressuring him. Goodluck Jonathan had some people in his team that were pressuring him to deliver on an electoral reform that would largely even see to him not even remaining. By my own calculation, do you know Jega was not friends with Goodluck Jonathan? Anyway, let's leave that matter. Peter Obi and his likes.
People accuse Jega for working for APC.
Hello.
People accused Jega for working for APC at that time. Go ahead.
It's not what I'm talking about. Peter Obi and his likes are not interested in taking power from Bola Tinubu. Mark my words.
No. That's not correct. No, I feel like I don't know, but I feel like you're not being fair if you make such assertion. Now I will explain to you why. Was it not part? You know the people you have in power, right? And now we also understand the National Assembly and how they function. If National Assembly don't want to do anything, they no go do anything. And me and you know, say if National Assembly make any good electoral reform, it go affect most of them from being re-elected, and we know that. If now you dey the power, you go gree make laws that go stop you from being re-elected. That's one. On the other hand, again, there has been move that's been made. Patutomi, a good ally of Peter Obi, Patutomi had said that he was going to hold an 11 million man match, I mean 7.1 million, 2 million man match to National Assembly to stay there for National Assembly, occupy National Assembly until they make changes to our constitution and electoral law will go benefit us. What happened? DSS carried that matter go court. They don't want to make cease and desist from doing anything like that. And that is the same fate that will befall anybody who attempts to do anything again. So what are you saying? So you won't make Obi because he's an Igbo man. Why is that? Just hold on. I'm coming. I know power is not giving a la carte. I know that. But I'm coming. Why are you not asking yourself the same Erofai where they angry with the president now? Why is he not pushing for such electoral reform? The same Atiku Abubakar that is also angry and saying we'll take power. Why are they not pushing for electoral reform? Because they know that no matter how they push, these people will not give it to you, because they know say if they give it to you, then go they undo themselves. So how else do you want them to do it? You call for protests, they target treason. What do you want them to do? That is what has been happening in Nigeria today. So you want Obi to not taint his name because they even find he not even do before, then tag him IPOB. What they come do now, what did they go tag him?
Do you know Obasanjo wanted a third term?
Of course
do
you do.
You know the members of the House of Assembly already
that National Assembly was not led by Godswill Akpabio, trust me. They need to sing on your mandate for Obasanjo at that time. Okay. All right, no vex, go ahead.
Do you know that if you allowed that National Assembly alone without the interference, the disruption of Atiku and his men, that third term would have gone? What I'm saying, there's such a thing that is called lobbying. Is permitted and is permissible. How much of that is Peter Obi doing?
I think again, I think you're also unfair for thinking or saying it publicly that Peter Obi is not doing that. That's very unfair. Very, very unfair. I will also prove something to you.
This evening. Why I say so?
Okay, when you finish, I will tell you say why I say it don't fair. Just go ahead.
He has not even been able to galvanize his ADC. Or let me even ask you, where is he now? Is he in ADC, SDP, PDP, or Labour Party? Please tell us where Peter Obi is.
Is that all? Can I speak?
Are you there?
I can hear you. If that's all, if I can speak, you let me know.
Yeah, you can speak.
Okay. Since I don't talk co-analyst and co-presenter for inside the show. Now, now I am not speaking from my personal experience. I'm speaking based on what people don't talk. Of course, we know, say, what be the reason we never make it stand clear. Now, because of politics, we do hear from the grapevine, according to what people they talk, say Peter Obi are one of the biggest trouble of the current government. And because of that, any party we enter, they must make sure say they put small matches, fire inside that place now to make sure say they set them up. I'll give you a typical example. SDP was in good peace. Peaceful until air of fire enter inside. What did happen to SDP now? Do you understand me? Do you know that almost all the opposition parties, including the NNPP, where they say it feel likely be Tinubu VP now they inside, is also in trouble. Almost all the party get one leadership issue or the other. ADC was also doing well and all that, but immediately then get through Rafonsu, the supposed owner of the party, acquire the party structures and all that, won't use them. Next thing, Kachuku come out from another end. When people that accuse Kachuku now say, nah, Tinubu they sponsor him. And they may use court cases and all that to bring problem in the ADC. Right? So these things, now things so they come. So not making his intention clear may also be deliberate calculation, understanding that people waiting in power go they wait for him, make him move when they go use against them immediately. So he may be buying time for something substantially beneficial. And that in its own is also politics. So is there another question you asked? Yes, go ahead.
Can I speak now?
Yes, please go ahead.
Let me tell you, 2 years in politics is like 1 week or 2 days. If Peter Obi does not, and his likes, let me not be emphasizing on him alone. If they don't already have a strategy to winning the election, it's a shame. I put it on record, Bola Tinubu will still trash them because they are showing that they are kindergarten politicians. If a Bola Tinubu and an APC can put fire in every structure that you are gathering, then you are not supposed to be the president of this country. You were starting this conversation, you said aura for aura. Is Bola Tinubu a god?
But now you talk saying then get now you they talk say in get access to state structure and that structure that they use. Remember what thing they make some people now. Just I'm coming now. Remember what thing they say they make some people now they fear they go opposition. Other governors. Why? Threats of whether they voted back or not for the second term. Threats of with the anti-crime agencies. Where it be saying that
Bola Tinubu go vote. Now Bola Tinubu go vote them back.
You don't even understand.
Now their state. Now their state go vote them
and
back.
that is it. That is no, but I'm coming. Now their states now go vote them. I'm coming. No, now their states go vote them pass, and that's the point you do not understand, or perhaps you did not state in this conversation, because Peter Obi did not have a single state when he purportedly won the election. Not single state, not governor on his side.
Let's not go there first. I want to puncture this your statement that
which of the statements?
It is the people or the governors are running because they are afraid that they will not be voted back. I want to puncture.
Now, what see people they talk? Not me they talk.
In that statement, you have the people who are making those suggestions have said that Nigerians are not the ones voting. In that statement, that it is the institution.
I am not the one who stated this. Now the people then, now the governors himself, Akwa Ibom State governor stated it with his mouth. He said it that he does not have the energy, that he doesn't have the energy to be like we can be here and there. So he rather would want to align with the center. Even your brother, your governor for your state, Delta State, made the same statement. Say he need to align for the center so that they go benefit.
May we leave that one.
May
we leave that one.
All right.
May we leave that governor. That way they call my brother. May we leave him. If we want to talk matter today, we know we finish the matter.
Okay.
He is one of the most inept. After the failures that we have in Kogi State, the failure that we have in Edo State, the next biggest failure in our country is the one we have in Delta State. However, I don't want to go to that matter yet. The matter before me now is every one of us who subscribe to that idea that the governors are running because they want to win the second term. I have asked the question that in that idea you people are you people not saying that it's not the people that vote?
But you make the same statement now, Dr. Andina. Now you talk, say Tinubu they go around the build structures. The governors he's taking them on his side. Yes, now you talk, and I want to make me the point on the conversation now. The state governors when they galvanize, then get their independent votes. It doesn't mean that because they have been endorsed by Tinubu and they're now on Tinubu's side that all their states will vote for Tinubu. No, you and I know that. You and I know that.
Yes, let me tell you why. Let me tell you what is happening. It is called structure. The number of governors you have, the numbers of senators you have, the numbers of members of the House of Rep, the numbers of the people you have up to the councillorship level will determine how you are able to rig successfully. I like this thing I've just said.
Okay.
I did not say how you win in the
I am not doubting you, but then I ask again. For when Peter Obi came out in 2027 and voted, how many of these councillors did he have? How many of the governors did he have? How many of the councillors did he have? How many of the local government chairmen did he have?
Let me ask you the question back. Let me ask you a question back. Did he win the election?
They said he won. And he was rigged out.
No. Is it there? Is it there now?
No, he's not. He's
As I
not.
was going to just get to that point, did you win the election? You would say he won. Is he the president
No,
now
he's not.
of the country?
No, he's not.
Does he want to be the president, or he just wants to win on paper?
So what would you rather have him do? That's the question.
I have
Again.
just told you. Peter Obi should stop going around states giving 15 million to schools. Peter Obi should go and organize strongholds, stakeholders.
So you think he's not doing that while he's going around?
Let me finish. Known voices.
Okay.
To pressure the government, like Atiku did against a sitting strong president like Obasanjo. That was why the National Assembly could not make that mistake. A third term was imminent. A third term was a done deal. But you had an Atiku, you had a few people who said, particularly from the north, supported by the likes of them, Audu Ogbe, supported by those strong men. They said, no, this thing is not going to go through. It's not going to pull through. All of the resources necessary, all of the strategies necessary. Oh yeah, recruit Raymond Dokpesi into this game. Oh yeah, recruit this one into this game. You are going to be the one that will be in the press. You will tell them that you want to put radio or TV on the floor, so everybody who will vote will want to see their names. You are going to be this. We need to start shaming those members, those 109 members of the Senate. We need to start shaming and naming those people who are the people who will not be favorably disposed to our changing our electoral act. If you put sufficient pressure and not allow only Anandi Akpotive and this other guy to be shouting electoral reform is key, electoral reform is key. Here, with this current electoral act that we have, precious Nigerians listening to me from everywhere, I am Andy Akpotive. I'm the one who is speaking. I've never made a political prediction that went wrong, except for the one that I said Amechi will be the presidential candidate and the president of this country. By my calculation, I'm saying without that, Tinubu will win before 12 o'clock the next morning of that election day. Before 12 o'clock, he will win. Should I repeat it? Precious interviewing me. Everyone who is listening to me right now, should you not be able to play either of this way? Either you pursue an electoral reform and a change of some of these officers that are currently in INEC, or you play the game exactly as they are playing it. Begin to build your own structure with money, with everything. If you don't do this, by 12 o'clock on the day of election, Bola Tinubu will win the election if nothing naturally bad happens to him. Take it from me. Take it. It's gospel I've just preached. Take it from me. No, you cannot just be speaking English and be donating 15 million everywhere. We know you are the most qualified. Build a system to disrupt and interrupt what we currently have. Otherwise, all of you are just jokers. Jokers. You don't know what we have in this country. You don't know.
All right. So are you saying that if perhaps the coalition eventually work out and give Peter Obi tickets, it no really matter? He still no go win the election.
I say put it, headline it. If you have friends in the press tomorrow, send this to them. Everywhere in the country, they should hear this. All of this that Peter Obi and co are doing, it amounts to noise. Motion without movement. If you do not interrupt, disrupt what we currently have as an electoral act, or you do not deploy your resources to be winning the structures that can help you rig too, rigging for rigging, aura for aura, the current Nigeria embroglio, the current Nigerian political firmament will not permit anyone to win Bola Tinubu by 12 o'clock.
So how do you think, how is it that these politicians, especially Peter Obi and all of them coming together in coalition, are unaware of this thing you're saying? How possible is that?
My sister, they are delusional. Did you see all the aerofiles, this and that? There is no way Bola Tinubu is going to win. Tell me what you are doing to disrupt it. Have you been able to even decide this is 2 years to election, less than 2 years to election. We don't know who your presidential candidate is. We've not seen it. Less than 2 years to election. We have not started. They are jokers. thorough jokers. They are delusional.
But do you not think? Just
using.
Dr. Andy, do you not think that in itself is also a strategy? The fact that they keep the opposition, yes, guessing. The fact that they keep them guessing.
Let me tell you the only time that would be a strategy. Let me tell you, I will shock Nigerians. If they have information in some way, form, or shape about Bola Tinubu's health that Nigerians do not know, that's the only way it's going to be a strategy.
What about his health?
I don't know. I'm just saying if they have any kind of information about his health, that's the only way it's a strategy. God giving Bola Tinubu life, not barring any challenging incidents, Bola Tinubu will get into this election with this Electoral Act, with this INEC chairman, with this judiciary, with these service chiefs. By 12 o'clock on that election day, he will win the election. 12 noon. 12 noon, he will win the election. You people are joking, Shao. You're totally joking.
Okay, then I ask a question.
You don't know politics is war. You think politics is a champagne party? They will serve you power a la carte. Come to Rivers State, come and see how Wiki is playing politics now. Come and see. You think I love his brand of politics, but he has never lost any election. He has never lost any.
But he has never really won any election free and fair too. That's what people will say, not me. So he doesn't have to win free and fair as long as he wins. But then then what's it be the change when you won't bring?
When they are going to count people who won elections in Rivers and Nigeria, they will call your name. They will call Magnus Abbey. They will call Dumo Lulu Briggs. They will call all those people name. No, they will call Wiki name. You don't understand. If you have got to catch a monkey, you have got to know how to jump on the trees. From tree to tree. Nigerian politics, Nigerian brand of politics is not that of Germany or France or which other country, Canada. You have got to interrupt and disrupt. This was the strategy APC came with that made them win a good luck. Jonathan planted men inside his cabinet, got him to do certain things.
But you heard the ADC also say.
Nema di Sambo, you hear of Famti today.
But you also heard you heard the ADC people saying that a lot of people in APC are working for them, but they are just on the kumkum.
They are delusional. They are working. What has changed? If they are working for
you, don't have to see the physical change immediately.
APC got the president Jonathan to sign an electoral act that was different, that brought beavers. Before they bring beavers, you know they usually win election before. They could just sit down and write this thing. Even Tony Okocha talk am here for Rivers State. He said he just sits down in government as a writes result. Not me talk am. Tony Okocha, go and Google it.
Tony Prince, don't tell me like that personally too before for an interview.
Yes, they sit down and write results. But Goodluck Jonathan was there, was playing the good boy. Those people were working.
So people they ask, say, if you know this much, you as an individual, that's some questions coming out. If you're watching the
I need money
comments
to push this. I don't use my own small money. I don't use my. You think
now they even accuse you, say be like say they find money from Tinubu and I make it the support them.
No, you see, anybody can say, people who know me will know that I cannot associate with evil.
But why are you encouraging Peter Obi to do evil? That's what people are saying.
I started the conversation by saying, amongst all of them, Peter Obi is head and shoulder amongst all of them. Anywhere you want to take it to, anywhere, a man who sits down and is mathematically sound, economically sound, morally sound. You want to compare him with people who, before you open one box in their house, you don't see cockroaches everywhere. You want to compare him with that. But guess what? We are operating in an atmosphere that is unique. It is unique. When Jesus was going to talk about the plants, he said, allow all of them to grow, the weeds and the let them grow. Until he said, he knew he was operating in a separate, a unique environment. You can't start to be removing good ones from bad ones there. No, he said, let them grow. He said, you must understand your environment. Peter Obi is not in heaven. It's not doing election in heaven. If he was, the angels will vote their conscience. Here, who are the people voting conscience? Here, you think judiciary is not waiting for you? Who is in judiciary? I have done a paper recently where I said it is the judiciary that votes and not the people.
But Dr. Andy, let's get back to the crux of the matter, or maybe to finish this conversation where you talk before we go back to waiting Peter Obi talk with the cause problem. Now, a lot of people from the north don't come out, come talk, say this election they no go feel rig am go like that and make Nigeria remain the same again. You think those threats don't mean anything?
Gibberish. In Rivers State, we had warlords who came out and said, hey, if you touch Siminala Fubara, we will change you. Gibberish. Once I was younger, now I'm older. Do you know who the commander-in-chief of, if he deploys just army at, all of you will run. What do you want to? You think Tinubu is good of Jonathan? When Buhari said the blood of the babu and Israel will be served in a fear. You know Tinubu. Do you know Bola Tinubu? If you know Wike, you have known Tinubu. Wike is a protege of Tinubu. Tinubu has not lost any election. He understands the process. Make I even take all of them back. Are you aware how Adams Oshomole won the election against Osumbo, Professor Osumbo? Are you aware how Mimiko won the election against this thing in Ondo State? Are you aware how this guy from Ekiti, Fayemi, won that election? Do you know who they went to meet to be able to win that election? Nigerians don't understand the country we are playing politics in. You think politics is a champagne party where you go and drink Chrysler? You have got to be strategic. Go and ask Obasanjo, he will tell you people. You have got to be strategic. You have got to know what to do. Who to play your 4, who to play your 9, who to play your 10, who to play your defense. You say you just did it, say you are not culture, so you go score goal. They will break your leg before you, and you will be out of the pitch 15 minutes into play time.
All right. So quickly, kindly speak to the assertions or the statements made by Peter Obi that Tinubu is using data and statistics to deceive Nigerians to hide. I mean,
I spoke to it already now.
Okay.
I said everything Peter Obi said is 100% correct. Nigerians are poorer.
And
Peter Obi is 100%, but it's all talks. If Peter Obi becomes the president, I will be so happy. Nigerians will be, you will see that for the first time in the history of this country, Nigerians will be on the street dancing. You see, elections, the winner of elections, every day they declare winners. From the days of even Yaradua, Nigerians were not happy. Nigerians were not happy. Go and look at all the Nigerians, at best, just a few, a microscopic few. We are excited. But let Peter Obi win election. You will see jubilation on the street. Jubilations that you will see that day will shock you. I believe in his capacity. However, there is no way you can go to a gun battle with a pen knife. If you ever attempted it, you will be slaughtered. It's a gun battle we are talking about here. Politics is not for the boys. It's for men. It's for men. And that's why you've been seeing Kenneth Okonkwo speaking the way he's been speaking. Politics is for men. It's not for boys.
All right, let me open phone lines. Nigerians are waiting to jump in on the comment. They want. I don't want to say they won't chop you, but they want they want skin you alive.
I'm waiting for
Phone lines are open, Nigerians. Oh, yeah, begin to call me or just call on WhatsApp alone, because if I put you through from the house, he may not hear you because of a network. So kindly call the WhatsApp line 081702940777. So please call the WhatsApp line. Make you put my photo. Dr. Andy will be really glad to respond to your questions and reactions on the conversation. I see the lots of reactions here. So please do call 081702940777. That's the WhatsApp number to call to be part of the conversation tonight. That is 081702 okay. All right. Hello, good evening and welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Sir?
Good evening, Precious.
Sir, welcome.
Congratulations for bringing somebody where all is there in head.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Chooks. I'm calling from United Kingdom.
Chooks, you're welcome.
You see what he said, right? That is the absolute truth on this matter. And I can explain further. Until Nigerians, until these people who want to rescue us, right, think it wise that they need an electoral reform that will make INEC prove, no any other electoral reform, just the one that will make INEC prove that this election, they conducted it according to everything. Listen, I explain this. You see, you can do any other reform. Common delaying what time they're going to bring the material can derail everything. But if you make INEC the one to prove that this election is genuine, is according to the law, right? Both the judges, both the lawyers, all of them would have failed if they tried to rig the election. And you remember, I asked is it Dr. Onanuju this question. He dodged it that day. You see, all these people saying they're gonna save Nigeria. I keep saying it. They are all the same. The same way APC come to hijack power is what they are planning. And they are threatening. Do they want to burn down Nigeria? Threatening means nothing. Go out there. VDM has even said it. There's no way the likes of Atiku, Obi, Kwankwaso, El-Rufai will hold their hand, march to the National Assembly, say, until you redo this, police is not going to shoot them tear gas. So what is the plan? Why are they running away from this kind of thing? Why are they running away from this kind of thing and trying to save us? Jesus Christ, the Savior. Save us from who? From themselves or who?
I'm telling you.
So until Nigeria, until we change that electoral law and make INEC to prove nothing will ever work in Nigeria. And that's why you see all these lawyers, the likes of Deji. You heard what he said. Somebody who called himself how do they call themselves? Leonard Friend, right? Is coming on TV to talk the way he talked. Oh, the North will not do this. The North will not do that. I challenge each and every one of them. Let them go and make sure they reform this electoral laws, right? And make INEC to prove.
I'm coming. I like to as I go like ask you this question at the same way I go like ask Dr. Andy, and I go like me gonna respond to him. Now, are you aware that if this our electoral law DSD like this in a country, we get sense?
Hello?
You don't hear me? I don't get guests then we come here, come talk, say if this our electoral law DSD like this for a country where be say people they behave normally, say the things go happen well and election go be free and fair. So are you sure? I'm coming, please. Are you sure that even with a proper electoral reform, waiting won't happen, no go still happen? And what you gonna go do about it? Because how do you know it? But did you remember that we had so much faith in this same electoral act when Buhari was signing it? We had faith in it when Buhari was signing it. What changed?
I gave you the solution. The solution is to make INEC to prove that the election they hold is free and fair.
Was it not the same mandate we gave to INEC in 2023 based on the last electoral act?
There's no law backing them. you don't understand what I'm saying. INEC don't have to prove that the election they conducted is free and fair. It is you they cheated. They have to go and prove that. And that's why nobody can prove that. I said it that time. You see this thing we're saying, 2023, right? Most of us committed our energy, our fund, everything. So we knew immediately they announced that result, most of us stopped paying and said, look, there's no need for this. Because if it is you to prove that this election is not free and fair, you can't. You can't. If you bring all those videos or bring those places where they arrived late and say, hey, prove to us how you said this election is this. If INEC have to prove that, the judges their hands are tied already. Their hands are tied already. They can't do anything. And that's why I'm not just saying, oh, electoral reform. I give you the solution. That the only solution is to say, INEC, you will be the prover of this election to meet the minimum requirements.
All right.
That is the end game.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's let others come into the conversation. Thank you so much. Hello, good evening, and welcome. Hello. Hello. Oh dear. All right. If you're in my back office, please come to the front or call me on WhatsApp, because if I pick your call from here, Dr. Andy will be unable to hear you because he's on WhatsApp with me. I hope you understand. So, and it's important that he hears what you're saying so that he will feel react.
Rachel,
Sir?
my name is Andy Amotive. Andy Amotive.
In front of Igwe Madrid. In front of. So please call us on the WhatsApp line 0817-029-4077. Hello, good evening, and welcome.
Good evening, Precious.
Good evening. Is this T.Y. Danjuma?
I'm your food for ground.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're early today. That's good. I just
But I tell you now, we don't talk about this before now. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The last caller just saying INEC, you should change the law so INEC could be the one to prove. Our law doesn't work like that. Nah, it's not INEC go prove. Now the person with the allege, now go prove. That's the onus is on the person with the allege. Say election no hold or something, now go prove. That's how our law works. Apart from that, the people with the INEC, you will bring angels from heaven to come and run the election, Abi. Or not be the same Nigerians go still run them.
Even if we make the laws.
Yes. How much time? The people with the National Assembly, there will be angels from heaven, Abi. And then how much time do you have to
No, we have all the time. We have all the time. The time is not even the problem. The problem is with the will to do the right thing. Because we know Nigeria say we need to ever agree to do the right thing. So now that willpower to do the right thing, then people they talk about, not be the time. We get the time. 6 months election are enough time to make any changes we won't make too.
No, it doesn't take that easy to make laws, particularly to the National Assembly to pass bills and all those things from National Assembly. It doesn't. They are passed laws less than 24 hours before.
National anthem, how many days? How many days you take on that?
Like national anthem
before in this country. Executive laws, executive bills submitted to the National Assembly were passed in 48 hours. Make I mention the meeting here.
Can you mention
the national anthem now? In less than 48 hours, it was passed. Do you not know that?
National anthem. Can you mention another one?
Tax reform.
Tax reform did more than 48 hours.
How many hours did it take?
You don't fail now, doctor. You don't fail.
The tax reform took more than 48 hours.
Now, Chicago State University, you go. Which kind of tax reform take 48 hours?
Not the Chicago State. Wait, now, calm down. If you did a quick Google search right now,
why did you tell us now?
Are you listening to me?
48 hours.
We know what happened.
Hold on, guys. We know what happened with the tax bill, so don't educate us. We know the politics. We know what thing happened there. So don't tell us anything about that one.
Why? But are you asking for evidence?
No. What did they say? It take 48 hours. What? Yes, miracle can happen. I know the kind of miracle will happen, like a national anthem. That one, yes, you can do it with a presidential fiat. What are you talking? You talk about laws. How many laws they don't change? What are you talking about? It can't be an election. Things with matters that deal with elections, you go down with fiat. For a complex nation like Nigeria, why it don't happen? Why have they not been changed? Maybe that one I want to talk, Joe. I want to talk about other issues where I think are germane, and I want to talk about the guy we talk before I begin talk. You see, the people get various views as to how to address the electoral problems we will get, and the coming election and all the contradictions that we see. But to make it just narrow everything down to just electoral this thing, for me, I think that's not the issue. I think the issue.
So are you no, but let's get something clear. Really, speaking from Dr. Andy's perspective, are you saying that people who claim that they want to do something different for us cannot impress on the National Assembly to do something to at least show us a sign that they are willing to make laws that will be beneficial to us? Then what thing they go fit do? How they go show us examples say they go do differently when they vote them into power? That now we see some people go also talk. So are you saying that it's too much of a tax to expect from them to demand changes? Now too much work, now impossible task.
Yes, because there are so many competing interests. You know, if you tell somebody where the National Assembly to put his hand on any bill where Ogunu can no come back. It's not as simplistic as people they look at. Nobody's going to do that. Everybody wants to come back because there's once you get into the National Assembly, your life is changed. Who wants to do that? And then of course the National Assembly is just like
Sir?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I was waiting for him to come down so that I can speak to him.
Please go ahead.
Go ahead.
Ask him how long did it take? How long did it take for the Police Act bill?
The Police Act bill where reinstate the Egbeta Kumeka to stay perpetually right now as it were.
Yes, ask him
how long it take?
You should tell me. Not me, the doctor.
No, now you be the argue with them now. Now you go tell them now. No, now you argue now. I be
police reform bills. The Nigerian tax bill, ease of doing business, Nigerian tax administrative bill, Nigerian Revenue Service Establishment bill, Joint Revenue Board. Go and check how long it took to pass those things. Nigerians who do not understand, you are giving excuses to this evil government. It can be done. It can be done. What does it take to be done? An executive bill? It can be done under 48 hours.
Very good. Let me answer you now because you are speaking of a country that is very, very efficient. The police bill, where the police this way they talk, has to deal with just a subsector, very microscopic part of the country. You are talking about something that is more complex than that.
The national anthem, not vex. The national anthem will get to do with all of us. Why does it pass that long? The national anthem had to do with all of us. All of us. No. Something what we don't they used to since. Why is they hard for? Why is they so easy? Why did it come so easy for them? And why would the Electoral Act now take longer time? I want to understand to you, in your perspective, why do you think the Electoral Act will take longer?
Okay, that's what I'm asking you now. I am saying that it has to compare apples with apples. The issues that we are dealing with, the equities are not the same. You don't compare changes.
The equities are not the same because there won't be the willpower to do it now. Not be because of say they not be the same. Because if we look at nothing affects our Dr. T.Y. Danjuma, just wait now. T.Y. Danjuma, you ask a question and make an answer now. No. See, you see that national anthem on, it is very critical. That is something right now where our girls they go competition. Now that song now they sing for them. For something Nigeria has been using since to change. Like I said, I'm coming now. It's like changing the identity of Nigeria. No, Dr. T.Y. Danjuma, please don't say that. Don't say that. Something that is as tactful as changing our identity before the world was done within 24 hours or 48 hours. What? Who would not care about? So who cares about election? Why should we not care about election? That's the question many would say.
election. Listen, that's why I said, when we're here, we're not comparing apples with apples. We're just comparing. When you are talking about a bill that is going to touch the entire spectrum of Nigerian society, is different from national anthem. What is the national anthem? Who cares about national anthem?
National anthem is not touching the spectrum of Nigerian society.
Who cares? Who cares about that one?
All right. Thank you, T.Y. Danjuma. Make I bring others coming to the house, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Please, if you want to call, if you're in the house, I may not be able to take your call. Kindly just call me on WhatsApp so that I can speak with you. Because if I take your call from the back end, the doctor no go here, the guest no go fee here, and it's very important that he responds to your, your feedback or whatever your questions. So please kindly call, on the studio line directly so that he can hear you and joining in on the conversation. So, Dr. Andy, you wanted to say something. Well, let me quickly pick this call and then I'll let you react. Hello, good evening and welcome. Good evening. Hello. Yes, welcome.
Yeah. Is that Precious?
Yes, please. Welcome. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Robinson. I just want to, let me speak.
Okay.
Can I contribute to the...
Go ahead, please. Robinson, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I agree with the last caller because if we look at this electoral thing, it's not something that it's not going to be easy, especially for the politicians. The national anthem is something. I mean, Nigerians really care about national anthem. When Nigeria, in those days, Nigeria used to, maybe in the 80s, those point in the 80s or in the 70s, whatever it is, Nigeria hold on to something.
Robinson, I'd rather we just move on with your own contribution and forget about that because that is very, very debatable. You know why? People like, I don't know if you're calling me from the US, but people like people that are in the US where you are very, very, very mindful of things that's got to do with their history and their background, where they're coming from. And I can assure you that things like national anthem would be given equal measure as it's at that of Electoral Act. You know that. Abi. For the US where you did. So make you no compare now because of say Nigeria did the way it did. Now make we look at like say people Nigerians don't get interest for national anthem. Why would not even get interest? Why would we not have interest? Now because of say we not get interest, that make the do us anyhow for the election now. You don't understand. Now because we will not get interest, So go ahead, please.
If we look at our leaders now, because just like say you blame Pekin, we come from a family, we think about the parents. So what in the point that they make you say the leaders, because this guy just came in from nowhere. They're saying they do everything, it depends on waiting the Obasanjo, the Sinjo, they turn everything because of the people here and Obasanjo gets. Everything national anthem where they put together, it just continue from overnight. Everything doesn't work like
so why we still no fee change the same national anthem and the same electoral act? In fact, not be even changing. Can I blow your mind? The changes we want in the electoral act is not even big. Maybe just one or two. Like one. I'm coming now. I'm coming. One, maybe allow people for diaspora to vote. Two, make a mandatory for electronic transmission, direct electronic transmission in real time. Make a mandatory, and in that mandatory, make sure say it get uploaded to IREV in real time. If any result not coming like that and not come through the beavers, making sure say bypass the beavers, no take them. Not plenty. The laws not plenty. You want tell me say, and these laws like this go ensure say how you want to take the election when it be say the beavers go be presented, and when it be say we go the IREV, all of us they calculate the result for IREV. How you want to take rigam? You understand?
This one, if God go do this miracle for us, if Obi enter, then Obi will change all these things. So, but you see this week, Fabio and these guys with them now, I'm telling you, to God made me, they can never. I bet. If these people change our man, I'm saying God don't do something. But I don't say they don't change our for now. They don't do anything for now. But if God say Obi go enter and somehow Obi enter, it's only Obi that if do. That's hopefully Obi say no go change though. They keep put all this promise. I don't know the guy.
All right. All right.
Just say what I've heard him say.
Okay.
People, Nigerians have resolved that we are not even ready. let me tell you, from the feedback I've got from these scholars, he said it will not be easy.
Agree.
If he says it will not be
Agree.
when should it be done?
I
am not telling you it will be easy, but I'm telling you, if you really are serious about becoming the president, taking powers from Bola Tinubu, you have got to organize yourselves. You have got to organize yourselves and drive the system, but deliver on the askings that will make elections to be a bit free, fair, credible, and inclusive. As it stands today, you are all joking. And you have already even given up from all that I've been hearing from Nigerians. It will not be easy. Okay, so what do you think we can do now to take power from Bola Tinubu? If you do not disrupt either the electoral system or disrupt the other way, do you think you can you will be so too politically naive to imagine that by reeling out statistics and by stating the obvious that Bola Tinubu has failed, like Buhari failed, by stating that obvious, you will just emerge a president in this country. So country.
I agree. So I was saying that we should now, try to talk to, all these guys that will form this new coalition and to hit the streets. I mean, that might be the only way to connect. Because
all of us in Nigeria to be speaking the way I'm speaking.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. Speaking so that we have some sense. Peter Obi, we have some sense. Atiku, we have some sense. Rotimi and Mechi, we have some sense. All these people coming to this coalition, we have some sense that it is beyond just talking. We are in war. This is warfare. You can't be going to a gun battle with a penknife. It's warfare. We have to organize against this national assembly.
I agree, but the thing is that one thing I might just trying to put in before I drop my call is that if do you think this I don't doubt if these guys can do it, because these men that we are calling now, Obi, Atiku, Erifai, all these guys, they have so much investment in Nigeria, and the governments are aware of their properties and investments. And they would not like to get jeopardized after this election. So I mean,
all right. Thank you, Robinson.
To protect their own interests as well.
Let me drop my. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Hey, when I won't chop me, you should not kill me yet now. Calm down now. I'll let you guys talk. Please calm down. You jumping on the conversation, please. Okay, so phone lines are still open. Please, if you're in the back office, we could come through the front door. Don't come through that back door, because I will not be able to talk to you. Because I need the guest to be able to hear what you want to say, so that he can respond to you. Let me see who's in that back office. Mr. Pansat, please come forward. Come through the WhatsApp line, please. Come through WhatsApp so that the guest can respond to you. Because if you don't come through WhatsApp, he will be unable to hear you. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Hello?
I can hear you, ma. Welcome.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello? Hello?
Oh dear. All right. You can try to call me back, ma'am. I think there is Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello.
Hello, this is Dan.
Oh, Daniel, you're welcome. Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Yes. I am not happy with a lot of some of the comments I'm hearing.
What happened?
Whatever we are suffering here doing for Peter Obi don't know me, and I don't know him. But whenever I hear people saying things that they don't even know in respect to Nigeria, it's so annoying. And in one way or the other, they are killing a lot of Nigerian spirits not to come out and vote.
What's that?
If you don't know what is going on, it's even better to keep quiet than to make people to become discouraged on what is happening.
Tell us what is going on.
So, the whole thing I want to tell you, I will not tell you everything. I'm here in the Northeast, and I'm part and parcel of the people in which when you talk about 5 persons, definitely I'll be among them, among the youths in Northeast. The whole thing is that you don't even know that, okay, there is something that, okay, Peter Obi is planning his thing. It's not even under ADC. Even some of us that we are doing some of all these things or some of the calculations, that's why I was even telling Precious the other time that how I wish I would meet.
Okay, I don't want to cut you short. I'm very aware of the Obi movement. That Obi movement is not a political party. I'm aware
it's not
of most of the things you think I'm not aware of. I'm also a very strong stakeholder. What you are talking about? However, that cannot produce a president. You are just one of us. The way I used to be in 2023 is how you are now. The way I used to be in 2015 is how you are now. Now I have seen it. I understand. In order to take it, you have to grab it and run with it in Nigeria. If not, you will not take it. Everything remains at a state of inertia.
Please, can I talk? We are not going to grab it and we are not going to run away with it. We are going to win the election and we are going to defend. We are going to defend the election, defend our balloting. Do you know how many persons that are already sacrificing themselves to make sure that they are on every polling unit? Do you know how many lawyers or fans that are there?
They told you polling units are the rigged elections. Is that what they told you? Sorry, how old are you, if you don't mind my asking? I think you are pretty young politically from how you are sounding. I mean no disrespect. You think they rig election in polling units? You must have another thing coming to you. Do you understand the Nigerian electoral protocol or processes? You think they rig elections in polling units?
You understand the electoral processes so much that even Peter Obi still scores 6-point-something million votes when some of all these things are not in place. Then how much more some of all these things are in place? How much more we are going house to house? A lot of women are going house to house within the north to make sure that, okay, vote is count and they are ready to defend their vote. And again, do you know that, okay, today now, I told Precious 2 weeks ago that 2 governors are going to join AADC. But just recently that we have started hearing the news. So what you don't know, or why you see Peter Obi a little bit quiet and watching, that's his own person. But there are a lot of people going up and down about this. So if you don't know, don't put doing what? I know you have so much experience about
exacting efforts. No show, no movement, up and down.
All right, thank you, Daniel. Let me talk to someone else. Thank you so much, Daniel. So I'll talk to someone else. Hello, good evening, and welcome.
The young chap.
Oh dear. It be like it be like say my phone cell phone freeze.
It's equivalent to efforts.
No. Hello, good evening, and welcome.
Hello.
Good evening. Yes, please. Welcome, Laura.
Yes. Good evening.
Quickly. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Let me just make it. Good evening. A few key points. I agree with the person in your studio, although I didn't join. Sorry.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
I didn't join on time, but I just a few things I've heard the person in your studio, and the arguments he was making to the obedient person that called. There are lots of young people within the obedient movement. I mean, the obedient movement. There are lots of young people that, that young person I just called. The person in the studio is not discouraging you from coming out and all that. What he's alluding to is there should be lessons learned from 2023 that you should not repeat in 2024.
God bless you, my sister.
Listen to the people who are solid political actors when they go on TV to talk. Listen to the interview that Babachir Lawal did with, and any name I mention here, I'm not necessarily supporting or against the person. I'm just doing a lessons learned exercise here. Let's just learn lessons. It's not a bad thing to learn lessons. It doesn't mean you are weak. See, what the person in the studio is saying is, the political system, even before Bola Tinubu came in, is so terrible that you don't necessarily win elections only by your votes. If only by your votes you won election, Buhari would have been a president all that while he was getting 8 million, 10 million, 11 million. Although, in his case, he never crossed the north. He never had, he was a regional candidate. He never moved beyond the 3 regions in the north. Now, look at the permutations. Look at what happened when Buhari was able to take election in 2023. Yes, there is the constitutional part where he needed the spread and ADC. So he had the numbers. He just needed one region in the south to add to him. Let's put that aside. But what made them be able to take that election in 2015 is beyond the vote. It is what Professor Chidi Odinkalu said in his interview on Mindset Space when he said, if Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi are not ready to get on the street and lead a shutdown before the election, when we shut the entire, everybody is coming on the streets. Let me use the words of Professor Chidi Odinkalu. Take the country, if they are not willing to take the country beyond the brink, then they are playing. The two of them, I love Peter Obi. Him and Atiku should get out from the scene. Let somebody that is willing to step up. We trust Obi. We love Obi. People gave their life for Obi. But if people repeat that,
Dr. Andy, please let her finish.
No way. People will not keep losing their lives like that. I love Obi to nonsense. I will say it again. And I do not agree with Kenneth Okonkwo. I think he's just a blabbermouth. However, Atiku Abubakar, you see, El Rufai will not be on the ticket, or else he will alienate the middle belts. A lot of people who have been suffering from those headsmen attack and all that. However, El Rufai must be there. You need people who are warriors by mindset. People who are going to tell Tinubu, we know you are mad, but we are madder. Those are the kind of people. You see, everybody in this life has their value. You see this man in the South, Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi cannot win a ticket in the South, right? Yes, he can win the ticket, but he cannot deliver the election. However, he has, you see, what El Rufai is to the North is what Rotimi Amechi is to the South. Let me give you an example. When they sorry, Precious, let me quickly do this. When they finished their ADC meeting and each of them went to their regions to do like their land storming to say we have come, go and listen to Rotimi Amechi's speech. He did not say, oh, if you do this, we will do that. No. Are you ready to defend the vote? And when he's saying defend the vote, it's not, oh, we are just going to be in the polling unit, we are going to count, we are going to do this. No. It's beyond that. It is a case of Tinubu. You see that collation center where people use army. If you write another result, in the South we may not be able to do anything. But you see in the North, every INEC person that declares any professor in a state, if you declare a result that is different in the 19 states of the North, Allah, you won't make it. I'm not going to go beyond because this is somebody's channel. What I want to say, I won't say it, but you listeners, because this is Precious channel, I'm not going to say it. So listeners, there is this, El Rufai made a statement. He says something will go back in body bags. Yeah. See, there are statements that will come out.
That was in 2019.
Especially, that will come out that only Jonathan used his mouth to say, this election is not worth my blood. And if you listen, this is where I'm agreeing with the person, not 100% because I don't know all the things he said, but this is the point I'm agreeing with him. The body language, the actions, hitting the street, the way they will hit the street, left, right, and center, like they will just be pulling out all stuff. See, go back and listen. I don't like Omojiwa, but go and listen to his interview that he did with this. You will know that there's problem in APC. APC doesn't have CPC group of the vote. Look at Tinubu's recent
ANPP is about leaving them. ANPP don't they threaten say they go leave now too. They give Tinubu condition.
Tinubu is in such a situation. Tinubu is beatable. With Jonathan was a weak president, yes. But at least he had the whole of the South without having to cajole anybody, without having to threaten governors, other than Rotimi Amechi was looking for a partnership with the North. But even with that, as Tinubu look at his last election, he lost the South. A president is in office losing his entire region. Look at his sub-region in the Southwest. Out of the 6 states in the Southwest, he lost Lagos State. His home state, where is a former governor, he lost Osun State. Even though if you look at the real result, he didn't get the numbers that they are giving to him. He lost the Southwest. Sorry, he won the Southwest, but he lost 2. No other presidential candidate other than Kwankwaso lost their sub-region. Atiku won the Northeast. Peter Obi won the Southeast. Tinubu struggled to win all the states. He couldn't win all the states in the Southwest. So that he knows that he doesn't have any organic following. So the APC people are accepting, Omojuwa accepted that Tinubu is beatable. This guy in the north,
Adamu Garba.
that guy that has nuisance value in the north, that has been doing interview up and down, warning
Adamu Garba.
Yeah, Ahmed, what's his name?
Yeah, okay.
Agreed that APC can be beaten. See, with all the billions, APC can be beaten. And Bola Tinubu of all candidates, if Bola Tinubu should run against Obasanjo as old as he is, if not Obasanjo cannot come again, he will lose. My point is, if you listen to the people who are, especially former APC people, Babachela, wow, all those people who have, Bolaji, the speaker for the ADC, is a former APC speaker now. He's a former national spokesperson. If you look at these people, they know who they are contending with. You don't win an election against Tinubu by going to vote, they count your votes, they declare the winner. No! You Nigerians, obedience, open your eyes, shine your eyes, stop being political neophytes. There's something that I like that Saddam said in the violence space. He said, obedience, we have proven that we know how to win election, we know how to get the vote out and get the people to the ballot, but we have also demonstrated that we cannot defend our votes.
Protected. We
cannot. The South, we cannot defend our vote. It took a lot. And I'm not minimizing Obi here. Let me end with this last thing. Precious, I sat down and I've been thinking. If you give the tickets, ADC should give the ticket to Atiku. Yes, they will win the northern vote as a block. That's what they're going to do to Tinubu. The north is going to be a block vote. Forget about that. They've given tickets to, they're giving APC chairmanship to people in the middle belt. Therefore, they're going to have the middle belt vote. Did they know? Was the former chairman not from Nasarawa?
Let me blow your mind. That of north is very contestable. You know that people in Plateau and the rest of them are still contesting that are not north. So we should stop generalizing them.
Yeah, no.
So they may not win the entire north as you think. They may just win northeast and northwest. So go ahead.
I agree. I agree with that whole something. The situation is prior to the election, Tinubu did not have the North Central in the sense of the middle belters, not Niger State and all those places. What I am saying is there is no difference that you gave the APC chairmanship to a Midwestern, to somebody from the middle belt, does not change it to the North Central. It doesn't change anything. No. The former chairman, when we went into the last elections, was also from Nasarawa State, was from the North Central, and he lost his state. Let's pack all that to one corner. See, there is a regrouping of what is Arewa. Yes, you just need to play it wisely. Don't give a ticket to El Rufai because you will eliminate the northern Christians who are upset with him. The Kaduna people, I listened to Zari Yusuf on Robin Minds yesterday. I listened to it today. There is still a lot of hurt and a lot of pain. So you cannot give it to El Rufai. You cannot put El Rufai on that ticket. Those of us on the south that want El Rufai, we need to be sensitive that we cannot give that ticket, the vice presidential ticket. However, let's push vice presidential ticket aside. The presidency, I was thinking about it today. Let's say you give Atiku the ticket. What will happen? Oh, he will deliver the entire north. Even if he gets 11 million votes like Buhari, he cannot be president without picking 25% from at least one region. The region that they are going to fight for, I already know it, is the southeast. It's only the southeast they can fight for. And the only way they can get the southeast is if Peter Obi gives it to them. And if you don't give that ticket to Peter Obi, nobody, they will not leave their son and give you the votes. It's not going to happen. And I already know what they are saying. When people are talking, listen. I went to listen to Babachel Lawal's interview on Trust TV. And he said something. He said, something. He said, if you do not, he said, I've been saying to the Northerners, to my Northern brothers, if you don't have power, you cannot control resources. You have to have power to control resources. If you don't give it to someone that is a Northerner, you cannot control resources. So from Babachel Lawal's interviews and his body language on the door of the coalition, Obi was talking to him. He was just turning his face this way, turning his face that way, just bullshitting Obi. I look at this fool. See, the North will fail woefully with that ticket if they give it to Atiku. You know why? Win the entire North. Now come and see what will give you votes in the South. Let me say something that is dynamic about the vote in the South.
Before 12 noon on election day, they will lose the election if they give it to Atiku. Before 12 noon.
on election day, because the sentiment from the South will be the North again. They are trying to organize against our own that is from the South. That will be the sentiment. They will lose the election before 12. Obi is the only the joker. The joker that they have got in any political party, whether APC or Obi is the only joker.
So you do not think that the idea of PDP begging Jonathan to come back may even work for them?
Begging Jonathan to come back
because they're sure that he's going to do wanted.
So Obi has not told them he's going to do wanted. Hey, let me tell you, if Atiku
they not believe him because then things say he no go fit.
If Atiku will just play the same political card Bola Tinubu played by allowing being the political leader of APC and allowing Mohamed Buhari, who was the one that was most famous, to take the ticket and submitting his boy, quote and unquote, as the vice presidential candidate and remaining in the flanks until it was time to take it, grab it and run. If Atiku will just play that card, I see him still becoming the president of this country. But now, right now, 2027.
But there is the age factor in 2031. There is the age factor now waiting in the fear. For me, I could take this caller. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Hello, Precious.
Sir?
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Not so fine. You people are giving me fire for fire this evening.
I know. Today's program is fire because of Dr. Andy.
Welcome.
First of all, I want to let you know that Andy, you should know there's what they call foundation when you're building a house. Peter Obi and the people that are romancing with ADC, they are doing the foundation ground. That issue, that's rally you wanted to do, they will do it. Mark my way, if they still be together, they will do it. But for now, they are doing foundation ground, getting from state to state, getting their people together. If you listen to Bashilawa, the North are really out for it. The only problem they will have, if they can convince Obi to be vice to Atiku, that's all. But if they did not convince Obi and Obi goes alone, Tinubu will sing hallelujah.
So you want Obi to be vice to Atiku, and you think that that's the best option Obi has, and that's the best way Obi can show you.
If actually, what's the situation in the country today? If it goes through this way, please let there be a little change. To me, let Obi.
So you don't follow for people where they support say Peter Obi must be vice for him to fit be president. And just hold on. If Obi, I'm coming. So if Obi be vice now, you understand? Then which time we go reach in turn to come be president? Sir. So you think say APC will come fold their hands? They wait.
It's so ashamed that we Nigerians are this issue about North and South. It's total ashamed. Are we not Nigerians?
Are we not Nigerians? Just hold on. That same thing you said is true. Are we not Nigerians? So why can't they not also be patient? No, just hold on. No. Ogatoni, let me take you on this. There's something we really need to correct in this country. Are we not Nigerians? Do you think Nigeria would have remained the same if Nigeria had managed to fly a Christian ticket and they won election in 2023? You think that Northerners will take it or Muslims will take it? No. Are we not Nigerians? So why is it now? Ogatoni Namoku talk. If we're Nigerians, why do you think it will be difficult for anybody that is of the other religion? Me, I be traditionalist, I not be Christian, I not be Muslim. So why do you think it would have been hard for them to accept a Christian ticket? Why do you think we have a Muslim ticket and they're still campaigning for another Muslim ticket and they may likely win and Nigerians can do nothing about it? But if the other case, if the reverse were to be the case, it would have just been a cancelled deal. Why is it like that? Are we not all Nigerians? So why can't we also accept that?
Let me believe you that last election, Muslim ticket did not go well, and if that election,
and it's still going to go again, and it may not still go well.
Yeah. See, let's just take the Nigerian system for example. The North are out to go. If you listen to Bashilawa, he said no governor will under APC North that are doing their underground meeting. And the last time he said the day he put he resigned. That somebody, a governor, called him and said, "We are afraid of this man." They are working with them. Have you asked yourself a question? Why is none of them APC on average Trump have resigned or PDP have jumped? They're together. Even if you want to be what Tinubu is doing in Southeast, I'm from Southeast. Once Obi is on the ballot,
I am asking you, why should Obi be on the ballot as a vice presidential candidate with the way vice presidents have been relegated to the absolute background in Nigeria?
Yes,
and you think that you will get the best of Obi's brain if he's a vice?
Let me say I will not even vote him.
Okay.
Listen, Andy, let me say, to me, I want Obi to be, but instead of Obi being there and then losing the vote, I think lose vote and Tinubu continue. Okay, if Nigeria wins that one, okay.
No, it's actually better. Some people will tell you that it's actually better for Tinubu to win.
What are we enjoying under Tinubu?
Then what are we going to enjoy under Atiku's regime? Why can he not wait too? That's what people will say.
Listen, if Atiku wins with Obi, there must be a slight change.
What is the change?
The
only change you would have created. The only change you would have created. I'm coming now. Okay, you go. Let me talk to you now. The only change you would have created is to make a certain group of or certain part of the country believe that they have the final say. That's the change you would have created, and that is a wrong antecedent. Once an antecedent is created, on a for start no go fit talk jack again. You go there like say on a no get see. You don't know that. You would have created an antecedent that will make it look like when it comes to election, you are absolutely of no value. The 2023 election taught us something. And we know that with all the votes we they see when they come in millions from the KKK states, it wasn't actually as much as that anymore. Go ahead.
When the North were giving Buffalo, you never win the election. For Nigeria has three factors now. For it to win, it must change hands. He must cross over to Suzo Pen. And people won the election because the North was in support of him.
And so you think that now that I'm not in support of him, he'll still win? That's the question.
No. Tinubu will win if Obi is not in ballot. Do you see what you say?
So Tinubu will win if Obi is not in the ballot, and if Obi is as a vice, and Obi is as a vice.
If Obi is as the vice, listen, if Obi as the vice, some of my people from East will still have sympathy for him.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Make I leave you. Make the guest respond to you. Thank you so much, Mr. Tony. Please go ahead and respond.
If Obi is a vice, by 12 o'clock on that election day, Bola Tinubu would all win. I, Andy A. Akmotive, I know will vote that ticket. And
Why?
I know will fight for that ticket.
Why?
You know why?
Why?
Because we get the impression that the North just wants to take power. And this is the majority view of the people from the South. That when it's the turn of the South,
they are always impatient.
Would be doing, yes. But when it's the turn for the North, it didn't matter whether the Northern, the person who is in charge, is doing nonsense. All of them will keep quiet. Buhari was the worst president Nigeria ever had. The worst. But you see, the North, everybody quiet for the North. As bad as Tinubu is, if you are tempted to bring a Northern into any ticket, now, take it from me. I'm willing to bet anything with anybody. Precious. Any amount with anybody. If you brought a Northern candidate, whether I like make it be Atiku or Tiku or whatever it is.
This network too won't worry us now. Dr. Andy, are you there?
Yes,
hello.
I'm here.
Go ahead, please.
I'm here.
Go ahead, please.
I said 12 p.m. If you like, bring an Atiku or a Tiku Ao and Abu Bakao. If you are tempted to bring a Northern as the presidential candidate in any ticket, Tinubu will win that election 12 noon of that election day. 12 noon. It will not stay till 6 p.m. 12 noon of that election day. They wouldn't have finished casting their ballots. Tinubu will win that election.
Because the South will say, whether you like it or not, when the very terrible man who was the president, President Muhammadu Buhari, was there, all of you did not change him. All of you kept quiet. Now, this one, yes, we know it's terrible, but he's our own. Leave our own terrible. You don't know the kind of politics we play in Nigeria. Ouch. The only thing that made that ticket win, I have said it. I have said it everywhere. I've said it on my show. I've said it interviewed. I've said it on my channel. The only thing that is for Atiku to step down, step back, and say this presidency, God giving me life, I will share with Peter Obi to deliver the horn of the South. Let me look for one of my boys, good boys, to put for with Peter Obi for this ticket and give Peter Obi all the support that is needed, financial support, all the support that is needed. Give Peter Obi that support. That's the only time they can defeat.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, good evening.
We are joking.
Good evening and welcome. Yes, welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from UK. My name is Victor.
Victor, go ahead very quickly if you can, please.
Yeah. I've been hearing what everybody has been talking about Tinubu and his cronies. You know, the doctor that was speaking earlier, I think he has some points he's been making. He has some points, but it cannot always be like that. There should be a way to counter them. However, having said that, all the people should understand that Tinubu's government is like having a group of armed robbers, gangs, you know, creating the environment for a very long time. All of a sudden, they found themselves taking over.
Please kindly just go straight to your point, sir, so that others can comment, sir, please.
Yeah, what I'm saying is to get this man out of the place, it's not gonna be easy. The way Obi is going, they are too soft. They are really too soft. You cannot just come and get this man out of the way. Just like Buhari said that time, it's gonna be blood and whatever it is. So to get Tinubu out of that place, it's not been soft. They're not gonna get it by being soft. So this man has his people all over.
So what's your point, sir?
Yeah, my point is that these people they're calling for electoral reform, Atiku and the rest. They're not even doing anything. They're just talking. They're just talking. So I don't even know how to advise them because they're just talking. They're not doing anything. That's that's what I want to say.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Right. Hello, good evening and welcome. Good evening. Welcome, please. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello. Can you hear me? I don't understand why I can't get you clearly. Can you hear me? All right, please try to call me back. I don't understand why I can't hear you clearly. So that it's important that we hear you clearly. If you're calling. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello, Precious.
Sir?
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
Welcome. Fine, thank you, sir. Welcome.
Yeah. My name is Edwin. I'm calling from London.
You're welcome, Mr. Edwin. Go ahead. Straight up.
Yeah. The only thing I want to say are two things specifically about Peter Obi. If we want a united Nigeria, Peter Obi must not be the VP to any other presidential candidate. He is a worthier material more than Atiku and every one of them combined. Secondly, it is the turn of the South. I'm not a tribal bigot, but the South should be given the 2 terms meant for us. And there is no other more qualified candidate other than Peter Obi. Peter Obi will be making a very terrible mistake and committing a political suicide if he decides to go and play a second fiddle to any other candidate from whatever part of Nigeria.
I will campaign against him.
So that is just all I wanted. And then secondly, before I forget, electoral reform.
If we do not embark on a comprehensive electoral reform, let's forget about all this debate. Tinubu will not give grants to any other person. They just simply write the result, just like what they did in 2023, and Tinubu announced the winner.
Thank you.
And we'll all grumble to no end. That
Thank
is
you.
just my short submission. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate
correct.
it.
You are correct. Precious, give me the numbers of these people now. These people who are thinking right.
How do I have their numbers now when I don't have them saved? Oh yeah, wait till me your social media handle. Make them go follow you like your village people. Help me call your social media handle again.
Andy Akpotive on YouTube.
Andy Akpotive. Andy is ANDY and Akpotive is AKPOT.
AKPOTIVE.
Absolutely.
AKPOTIVE.
Oh yeah, you people should go and follow him on like his village people.
Politics.
Go ahead.
He understands Nigerian politics very well, my sister. He has just told you. They will then tell you go to court. Who go to Supreme Court? They will go to Supreme Court. Supreme Court will give the judgment again. And that is how it's going to be. He has told you the truth. If you are tempted to give it to the North, you will just lose that 12 noon. Well, they would have written the result already, and nothing you will do. All those ones that they are making noise in the North, they will dispatch some military men there. They will give it a name. Have you heard of Operation Python Dance? Have you heard of? They will give it one name now. Operation Clear
the roads. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Yeah, hello, Precious.
Yes, please. Go ahead, Mr. Tony Chikudi. Welcome. Thank you. Go ahead, please, sir.
Yeah, see, my point is very straight. Instead of I have been saying it, I know that most people that are calling, all they want is Tinubu out of power. And that is why they are just talking what that Obi can be vice, Obi can be this, because they just want APC out of power. But they are not, when you take something out, you need to something good to replace that. If you remove a spare part that is bad in a vehicle or in any automotive, you need to put something that is good, that is going to last. You don't go and put something that is still almost the same or something that is not going to last. So if Obi can never be the president, it's better Obi stays at Onitsha.
Thank you. Is that all? Let me pick another call, sir. Thank you.
But that's the thing. That's the thing.
It's better.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Tony Chikudi.
Thank you. If he will not be
the only place he has a house, by the way.
I will campaign against him everywhere. If he accepts to be a vice presidential candidate, particularly to Atiku, I will be everywhere campaigning against him very vehemently. He should just go and stay in Onitsha.
All right. Hello.
Because he's the one that we want.
Hello. Good evening and welcome.
Hello. Good evening.
Welcome. Is this Daniel? Daniel, you're welcome. Go ahead. Straight on.
Yes, this is Daniel.
Go ahead.
Please, I want to say something because the last time Dr. Andy got me very wrong. He asked me if I'm a young boy or a young man. I want to give him a little bit of my antecedent.
Chai.
Dr. Andy, I respect you so much from your analysis, and we are not really arguing. Both of us want the interest of this country. Again, I've been in the field since 2010, in which I've really done a lot of work. I even joined the force in year 2010. I became an intelligence officer in 2015. So some of the things that we may know, maybe you too, you know, I don't know. But in our own little way, we are doing some things in which sometimes we don't even have to be involved. But when they draw us close, we are involved in it. So the reason why I called you, the reason why I'm calling back is because I don't want you to see it as if, okay, maybe I don't know what I'm saying. But a lot of persons are doing their own effort, even outside maybe their own call of duty or what they are supposed to do in one way or the other for this country to be better. I may not call names. I may not ever maybe tell you that, okay, if you ever call this my number, you can ever get to me. Maybe if you call through WhatsApp, you can get to me. But a lot of things are working hard. People are working day and night for this country to be better. And what I'm just trying to tell everybody is wherever we come from, whether from the south, from the east, from the north, I'm from Benue State, but I'm so much in love for this country to work. I don't care to give my life for it. And a lot of people are doing that. Even though we know that, yes, there are some bad eggs. Even Peter Obi, his own antecedent. In this country, one thing I want to tell you is this. I know maybe you may know. A lot of persons are doing some things. They don't know that, okay, people are already planned that you wear this shoe tomorrow. That's how some things are being done in this country. As people are calculating in left, some people are calculating in the right-hand side. But in all, whenever a bad thing is about to happen, even if there are only two persons that are good, some persons don't care to follow all through to make sure that the country is good.
Now, make I ask you, based on waiting be the bone of contention that and where you call the bone of contention then because of say Dr. Andy talk say if Obi and Atiku and the rest of them we talk say they do coalition now or they want to go from Tinubu, they no show us practical example of ways where they will take over from Tinubu by also galvanizing voters and people to make sure say they reoccupy and build structures or maybe to even seek for proper electoral reform we go fit make room for clean, clear and credible elections and all that. So are you saying that without all these things when they talk like this, say election we still comot Tinubu for office without putting all of these things in place? Is that what you're saying?
No, it will be very difficult because of the South.
So that means on a 2 day for the same side now. So why not be they argue?
The North, a lot of people are ready to will die.
Protect their votes. But the South, we know if you protect their own votes. So if not protect votes, okay.
That result in which they are putting on the post. That's why we have what we call polling unit marshal. And the numbers are growing every day.
Okay.
The number of people joining polling unit marshals are growing every day.
My brother, I love you. My brother, let me tell you now, this call you made, you said a few things to say, oh, you know yourself, you are willing to die, you want the country to be great. We are comrades in that regard. But let me tell you, I have been on the field for long enough, since 2007, right? You can check me out, Andy Akpotive. I'm telling you that those people who you call marshals, where did they go vote? Where did they go stand for inside Okolomabari? Where did they go stand inside Ebonyi? Where did they go stand for this thing? They go see officers, they go tell and say, quiet, turn your eyes this way. If you don't want to take money, they can shoot you and kill you there. Are you listening to me?
I've been involved in 2011 election in which I've seen some type of
state like Rivers. A PDP state like Rivers State, let me tell you now so that you understand. Rivers State is a PDP state. It didn't matter whether you have one electoral marshal in all the polling units. If you ever cross the river to specific places, Vito with Delta State and Bayelsa State, whatever the people there decide that you should do is what you must do. If not, you will not come back.
Of course.
I'm telling you real life story. I'm telling you true life and real life story. As you are there, they will tell you everybody will thumbprint for this for PDP here. Are you in support or you're not? You are an agent there. Are you in support? See money for you. They can go and sit and be drinking mineral or be eating rice. If you want to show yourself, you will be thrown into that river and nothing will happen. Do you know what this country is? You think this country is this thing? You think you will use sweet voice to win election? It's beyond that, my brother.
The whole thing is this, Andy. Even if we are not telling anybody go and fight. The whole thing is that we want each and every polling unit for the public to also see the result from that polling unit.
And the only way you can achieve that is to do it, to make sure, say, them put them there inside the Electoral Act, say, direct transmission are compulsory. IREB no go shut down. That's all. That's the same point he's making.
Even if it not come to effect at the end of the day, should we just sit down and fold our hands and not do anything?
Another way to do anything, now to ginger them.
Is to deploy your money and to get those strongholds in those places on your side. My brother, that's what I'm telling you. Let me use River State for instance, so that you will appreciate what I'm talking. I can use Delta, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, and Bayelsa for you. There are warlords, strong warlords in specific places who determine how the elections will swing. I'm tempted to call names if Precious will permit me to
go ahead. It's a free platform.
Determine how the elections will swing. If you don't have them, do you think politicians have time to call you or call me? Who is Andy Akpotibe? Andy Akpotibe can just speak English. Andy Akpotibe can just galvanize people to protest. We are talking about people who can shoot gun. We're talking about people who can. You think politicians are interested in you? Who are the politicians making kings? Who are the politicians making SSAs? Who are the politicians giving contract and pipeline surveillance? Who are the politicians giving those things to? Are they giving it to you and me? What do you think they're giving it to those people? You don't understand Nigerian politics yet.
In 2011, I was privileged to be in a tundra. That tundra was filled with AK-47, in which Governor Otom supplied to a lot of boys then. For them to
please kindly wrap up.
And all those places to make sure that he wins the election. Yes, it actually happened. People were on gunpoint. Only one person thumbprint in some polling units, even the PO officer that is there to thumbprint the whole ballot box. But what I'm saying is that no matter how they will do all these thumbprint and all these things, I bet you it's not all the polling units that those their people will find themselves. And in some of those polling units they happen to find themselves, all we need is a video evidence and just a snapshot of it being pasted on the board.
The video evidence is where it bring come Supreme Court. Waiting he carry and do.
You put the video evidence where
the ones the way he carry go court. Waiting do to them. Waiting use them achieve Daniel. The ones where you represent to the court then. What's he carry and do?
Edo State tribunal in Edo State. Let them go and study it. Let them go and get. Let them go and study Edo State tribunal. What happened in the judgment?
Thank you. I can assure you that with the go ahead. He's telling you about what happened in Edo State tribunal. Go ahead, Dr. Andy.
Do you know the video evidence that my barrister, my very wonderful barrister, Bawa Igodalo. Do you know Bawa Igodalo? I think it's a small law firm. It is Igodalo himself, the owner or what the principal partner about with all the evidence. I mean, my use of the word evidence is precious for this night, or so that I can make the point sink with my brother and my comrade on the other side. The evidence is video and otherwise.
And yet you lose them.
Judgment. You don't know Nigeria, that's why. Which evidence? In Port Harcourt here, they caught again. Caught her. Port Harcourt here. Caught her. She was bleeding everywhere. She came back to vote for Peter Obi. Do you know how many people we mobilized to go to the polling unit? We saw the results. When they were going to announce the results, did you see the mutilation? Which video evidence again? Did you need more than that? They will mutilate everything. You think it's polling unit.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel.
They don't know these people, that's why.
Let me just say something, please.
Go ahead, please.
The southern part of Nigeria, seriously, is totally different in the way in which they approach things like election and other things. That's just what I have to say.
Thank you.
But maybe in the north and in the northeast and the north central, I pray the story will be different. And this time around, everything will go for PO.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Welcome. Ouch. I have someone else here. Hello. Good evening. Please help me turn off the volume of your listening device, please.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Precious.
Oh, hi, Laura. You're back.
Yes. Sorry, my battery went out. I need to give this back to my child quickly.
Please kindly wrap up your thoughts. All right, go ahead.
Yes. You see, people were saying, in the comment section, why is this lady saying like this, calling the young man naive? I apologize for calling him naive, but he has just proven himself. Oh, take video evidence. Take video evidence to who now? Hey! Oh, God. My brother, Akpotive Migo, because Because when we dey tell, make us speak broken. When we dey tell people something, they know they hear what. We come from South Side, I be Delta Pikin. Or if they bring the result come out for Riverine, now fish they vote for Riverine. If you see Riverine result for Bayelsa, for River State, for Delta State, if we dey tell people something, they go they talk nonsense. We dey inside PDP now. We dey inside PDP. South South now PDP. You won't go vote for Ijo area, we talk Polo not give you permission. I be you won't vote for Rivers when I sorry. Now them are sorry that they right result now. Sawana boys. When we go they talk, say some people on our children, they don't go want listen. What do you won't fight? People will get gun put. If you see gun, if you hear gun, not be all this one when Nigerian army they shoot. You go jump for water. Not be all this one when Nigerian army they shoot. The one where they shoot for inside creek. You go take off. Or they shoot your body put for inside water. He said we go put I they say make I give a benefit of that, make I hear what he go talk. I praise him for all the efforts he's doing in Benue State. But even the ADC coalition members, especially the CPC ones, they know what they did to win power for Buhari. And those people, they tell you, say, we know who we are dealing with. You know what, when they thank God for every day, say the coalition members, not be spray people, not be English people, not Chris, not Fuga Pass. You cannot win a madman without being mad. Anytime you hear them on TV, they will tell you we were part of the APC.
Now, what's the Babashala tell presenter to shut up on air?
He said we know who we are dealing with. If you are not ready to, Peter Obi and the gentleman, make them put them for front, making them clean, make they not use the SCC to amend it. But the people when he go there back, see, even Professor Chidon in Caliwe be gentleman, he talks say people who are willing to bring the country to the brink. They will be doing what is that thing that you do abroad? They will be lobbying foreign governments. But inside Nigeria, they go see, you know, see what they use Jonathan IC every week for Abuja. Bomb. I'm not recommending anything for anybody to do. But if the country was literally collapsing under you, they went to the police air force, detonated. See, you see this CPC group. Now they suit Wario. Sorry, now they suit this man in the office. Not be we for South. Now those people, so maybe we just follow them. All we need, make they put PO as a ticket owner. May we deliver just one geopolitical zone. There, even if because the result that Peter Obi got last time, they will not allow him to get it. And let me say one last thing there, Precious. See, if you like, put everybody to defend your vote. It is not the result from the polling vote that will be counted. It is from the collation center that the right results. I rest my case.
They don't know. They don't know, my sister. Tell them. They don't know. Polling booths. Polling booths where all of us stand for this last election, where we see everything. When the River State, you know how many of us will be people who volunteered, brought our money, brought everything. I was moving from one place to the other on that day. Moving everywhere. Because I had extra pass. I was moving everywhere, going to check. Oh, we don't win here, we don't win here, we don't win here, we don't win here.
Before you don't reach, before result don't come out, everything change.
When result come out now,
It's shocking.
They say we go court.
Hello, good evening and welcome. Welcome, please. Thank you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Joel, I'm calling from France.
You're welcome, Mr. Joel. Go ahead.
I've been listening to all the commenters on your show, and they all contributed brilliantly. But the issue is, under which platform is Peter Obi contesting as a...
Now, still that is still the bone of contention. That's still part of why we're in this conversation.
Number one, I met that man with Abu Refashion, trying to reconcile Abu Refashion with Agbadman Fashion. What's that man name?
Apapa.
Apapa.
Abinadi Usman.
Yes, Dan Usman. Asatna. Even in that movement, the only Labour Party governor conducted a congress, which himself said he has a national chairman. Now, who is the national chairman that PDP recognized, INEC recognized in Labour Party as an hour? If now the Labour Party cannot resolve their internal crisis, how can you not try to start doing grassroots mobilization for Labour Party? Even all the Labour Party candidates that we said we already have a structure, we started from the 3 people tweeting in a room. Then we were able to have more than 12 or 8 House of Rep members, 1 senator and 2 senators. As at this hour, we have a senator, the one in the woman in FCT at the camp to ADC. Okay. Looking at the ADC structure now, and any article have personally written a resignation letter from PDP. As will be written a resignation letter from Labour Party.
But Atiku is yet to join ADC too. So, and even Aerofy is yet to join ADC. So what are you talking about? And then also remember that they also told you that they also have another party that they're also working on, which is the ADA. If this would give them problem. Already, they don't carry this ADC go court already.
This very ADC is already a problem. If you look at Vanguard report of about 2 days, they're already planning on pulling out. Peter Obi and Electoral is pulling out.
That's no. Don't worry about that. That's one way you hear now. Just
let me send you the Vanguard publication.
I talk I'm here. If you watch my show that day, go here. There is no day I don't bring you some stories. So forget about it. Don't look at the headline. Look at the details of the conversation. The details speaks differently. So please look at the details.
Okay. Now, Peter Obi does not know the party to fly, and the youth who are with him does not even know where to galvanize with. But from the look of ADC, they are all working for the interest of Atiku.
But they don't talk, so they need to work for the interest, Sha.
They're not going to tell you if they want to tell you, say, for you to know as a Southerner, tell me the zone. Why they say they should leave the tickets open? Whoever gets
they are not saying they will leave the tickets open either. They have said that they have not decided whether or not to vote. Now, let me also tell you something. Except they too want to embark on a journey that will be futile at the end of the day. If PDP has now made it known that they are zoning their tickets to South, and of course we know, say, APC the zone to South, you think, say, they go below, and they understand all the sentiments when they go on. So you think they'll be stupid enough to still remain and leave their ticket floating, knowing that it will give Atiku the privilege to get the ticket? Come on.
When APC zone to South, PDP, do they zone to South? Not even could beat the camp. ADC are not willing to. Atiku is a problem of ADC as we speak. You look at one of the former Secretary General of the Federation under Buhari, who come to ADC also. He's a prominent figure. I watched his interview on the Arise TV yesterday. He said they will support whoever gets the tickets, but they are not in support of zoning because it's a new party. All their aim is to reach power, get the best candidates, and measure all with governance for the candidates. So Peter Obi, I will suggest in my humble option. If you say he's going to PDP open his door, they are zone to him. He's wicked left PDP. He's not wicked as the owner of PDP as at this hour. If he take PDP ticket, the wicked will be laughing. We know that up to 3 million votes. Because PDP as of now is the second branch of APC.
All right, thank you. So, see, there's a lot I want to say about that, but I don't think if you follow this show, maybe this is your first time of joining us. Because if you follow this conversation, you hear me say a lot about this. But I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. Dr. Andy, the calls they come on. I don't say nights don't come. Make a leave me you go so that I will continue to take my calls. Abby. Meanwhile, here I said they don't postpone on a local government election for River State to 30th. I'm not sure say you go like talk for waiting they happen for River State. You go like put my for waiting they happen for River State. Hello, Dr. Andy, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you like to just jumping on that quickly while I continue with the calls? Because a lot of people get things to talk and
the conversation. Let's give them time to speak so that I can let you go. Before you can let me go.
Okay. At least I don't wahala you too much. Say you go one go first. Okay. Oh, thank you. Stop it. I like it. Hello, good evening. Good evening, sir. Yes, please. Welcome. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Professor. I'm calling from Johannesburg, South Africa.
You're welcome.
I've actually followed it for some time, and I'm so happy.
Thank you.
I'm able to join you guys. I've heard all you guys are saying, and to be honest, one thing Nigeria is actually ready for democracy. All the rhetorics from all insinuations we've been getting. Previously, you guys started with electoral reforms. By the time you guys now digressed to article versus so on and so forth. So I wish that aspect of electoral reform can be really unpacked, because that is the only stumbling block we'll have. I can guarantee you, and everyone there in the studio.
Guy, you know that this one, if you've been listening to this conversation, you would have heard us exhaust that conversation around electoral reforms. So that will make you not be like, say, they go around the same circle. It is everybody, all of us want electoral reform. So nobody is saying we don't want it. We all want it. But the question is that the powers that be will not give it to you because they know that it will be their own undoing. So what do? Should you burn the country down because they refuse to give it to you? The question now is, how do we get them to give us that electoral reform? So if you have a suggestion on what you think Nigerians can do to pin down the National Assembly to give us that reform, then begin to give us that suggestion. Everybody wants them. They don't see one young man, named Peter. Almost every time he mounts himself for National Assembly, they seek for this same electoral reform. He said they never see him. He said they never hear him. They're not even paying attention. They don't care. So whether not one person or 20 million Nigerians go there, if they want to do what they want to do, they go do them. Especially when they feel they go kill everybody where they want kill or whatever they want to do. You understand? So what do you think are the possible ways they would give you the electoral reform? That's what we're talking about. Because nobody go want make law we go come out and for office. If now you two there, you don't go want make law we go come out for office. So it's the same thing. So if you have other suggestions, please kindly go ahead, sir. Because we've exhausted that conversation, really.
It's going to take another revolution for us to get any form of a...
How do we have that revolution now? You see, this is the way they talk now. Waiting, that was exactly what the guest also something like that insinuated. But how do we get that? Because
so there is an ongoing talk about constitutional reform. Okay, so how can these so-called patriots galvanize all of us, Nigerians, all over the world, in Nigeria, to hit the streets?
Okay,
that's the only way.
All right. Thank you.
Because these people are not going to give it to you on the platter no matter what.
Thank you. All right. Well done. Thank you so much. I appreciate your input. Thank you so much. Kate, you've been waiting at the backyard for a long time. Kate, are you willing to talk? Hello, Kate. Are you there? Oh, my phone line's there. Oh, now I won't finish my life today for calls. So, but let's see if we can still talk more. Kate, are you there? Can you hear me? At least now Dr. Kotiva is not with us, so I can take calls from the back end because whether or not okay, everyone will be able to hear. Hello, good evening and welcome. Prof. Achilon, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Where are you calling us from?
No, I've just dropped my call. I called just.
Oh, you were the one that just called us now.
Yes.
Okay. All right then. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I had your guest talking about how the election they go. And the thing where they inside, they say, you know, say me and the only talk. I don't like bring this point. Obi a gentleman. Obi is not made for Nigeria election. That's one thing you guys have to know. You understand? That guy was trying to raise one point. Obi must be strong. If Obi is not strong, there's no way he has to pay it. If they give him the ticket, it's not going to work because the men that is signed about it are very strong people. It's not going to work. We're ready to fight. He's not ready to fight. He's not going to be a president of Nigeria. That's just the point. It has to fight. I've said it before, I know, because these guys are devils. And some things they happen. Not every as they get their own for water side, and so every area. Obi not go fit see where they go do some kind of thing. Obi not mind not go fit carry on.
That's just the truth. So the best thing, if he wants to be a president, all those one way like that way that guy he talk say, if not be will be nothing, forget about it. You understand? It's just the truth. Whoever that wants to be a candidate, let him ready to fight. You understand? That's why I'm in support of Okonkwo. Be too light. And those state governor, they threaten you, say, make you not come Benin. If now we can make it try with a weekend, if we try with a weekend go enter Benin with him men. We go, people know where my brother go quiet. So if now one they talk of people, now tell them if they get mind. Election, they're not they give election, say, say, gentle. And they speak English. For Nigeria election, where I read, they happen for water side, and so they happen for everywhere.
Thank you.
Just to put somebody for ground where you not go see. They go not know where it pass go. You know where it pass go. I don't know leave all this story.
Thank you.
Whoever want to be president, they be president.
Thank you.
You understand?
Thank
Nigeria, as Nigeria be, we say we come, we go spoil them. As we not turn out to so. And we go spoil. It not go happen again. Not go be again. Men where come up from downtown, they call you, call hand. It just say we not know what you will do. I just pray one day peace reign. But right now, see the go now, the peace don't go rain again, madam. Good night.
Good
Bye-bye,
night, sir.
ciao.
Ciao. Hello, good evening, and welcome.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome. What's your name, please? Where are you calling from?
It's Darlington from Johannesburg.
From where?
Johannesburg.
Oh, you're welcome,
Africa.
Mr. Darlington. You're welcome. You're welcome. Go ahead, please.
It's Darlington, yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. Go ahead, please.
I've been trying for so long.
Sorry. No vex. So
I can see the line has been busy.
it's good.
Fine.
It's good, you know. Thank you. Welcome, sir.
Okay. What I want to say is that, there are things people say about Peter Obi sometimes that baffles me. And I know Nigeria has this tendency of forgetting or erasing history for whatever reason. Peter Obi is I believe, I might be wrong, you can quote me. He's one of the governors in Nigeria that led Anambra State, as a governor with no house member and what, and he delivered. I'm not from Anambra State, I'm from Imo State, but I know the history to a very large extent, a lot of people should have known how powerful the Oba brothers were in Anambra State. And Peter Obi fought them head on, and he conquered them. Peter Obi was the one that destroyed the ability to be a godfather or whatever in Anambra State, and he conquered. And another thing Peter Obi has to his advantage is that he has conquered greed. If you're a man who has conquered greed, nothing will move you. No amount of money will move you. You become like, you don't care about money, you don't bother about money because you have made so much that you can live any kind of life you want, but at the same time, you don't need to bother yourself because all you want just good name. Peter Obi is only after good name. He wants to set the Nigerian record straight. So I get baffled when people, talk about Peter Obi as a weak man because of his demeanor, that people see kindness as weakness. People are misunderstanding kindness as weakness, and as long as they keep seeing things from that perspective, Nigeria going to still have a long way to go because Peter Obi is not weak. They shouldn't see his kind demeanor and his active character as being weak. Like I say, a little bit of that man in me, in the sense that I could be quiet, but don't take my quietness for granted. Because if you take my quietness for weakness, then it's a huge mistake.
Thank you.
People should stop seeing that man as like he's weak or whatever. Peter Obi is the best option Nigeria has because number one thing he has going for him is that he has conquered greed. And if you have conquered greed, you have nothing but to go for, which is good name. So that's what I think I should contribute.
Thank you.
I've been trying to get
Thank
through
you.
pressures.
Thank you.
And thank for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hello, good evening, and welcome. Hello.
Hello?
Sir? I'm welcome. Welcome. Fine, thank you. Go ahead, please. Your name, where you're calling from, then go ahead.
Yeah, this is Clem. I'm calling from Finland.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, like the little things I have to contribute is that there's two things I want to say here. If Peter Obi want to become the candidate, he should do more, shop more in the north. Like we the supporters saying, if not Peter Obi, nothing. That kind of politics has passed. Nigeria don't need that kind of politics again. So Peter Obi should do more. Like going to the north, try to align with the people in the north. Very much.
Well, he's been doing that now.
He should do more. And he should quit the Labour Party. He should stand firmly too, because I want this fluence going. Not that he will be doing standing.
This same man one they drag to quit Labour Party. She been a person where he be say they don't they talk say if he leave that party now, he don't commit political suicide because he go don't move to too many parties from ABGA to PDP, from PDP to Labour. Now and I don't the advise him again. Which one way he go even do? Too many advices.
He will never win a Labour Party. That is the truth, because Nigeria election is not like gentleman something. It's the elite. The person that is the most elite that is going to win the election. Yes, both times, sometimes, but the elite. Because when you're going to change the results, you need people to stand for you. So that is what
what should he do? He should go to PDP back, where Wiki is.
No.
So what should he do now, since he cannot win the Labour Party?
If Peter did not have the mandate of ADC, let it just not contest this year.
Okay. So if ADC no give a ticket, make him not just contest, make him stay.
All right. Let it support Atiku and wait for next 4 years. Finish.
All right, thank you.
Personal advice.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, guys, we've done over 2 hours, 30 minutes on this, and I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone. Unfortunately, we we're unable to exhaust most of the conversations we outlined this evening. That's because one interest just, spark up every other reaction and take over the conversation. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for joining the platform and joining the conversation. Let's continue to speak. And I can assure you that in the coming days, a lot of changes go happen. I'm not going to just watch out, because trust me, most of these things when they talk and most of these arguments when they make, the powers that know here and they know what to do. And I'm sure that you'll be hearing, some of these things happening. Little wonder I said why Patutomi said he was going to hold the protest, and DSS took him to court and stopped him from doing that. You guys don't know what's going on, or some people know, and maybe we just want the politicians to front it themselves. Well, but let's just see what will happen at the end of the day. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone. Thank you for your reactions. Thank you for your thoughts. Thank you for your contribution. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you again tomorrow evening, God willing. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Protect your mental health.